Yeah.
Puras mamadas, bro.
The stream is live, dude.
I feel like
No,
this has been so long. Like I haven't been on a
yeah.
live stream in like a week. We're gonna be on longer than Connor though.
Yeah. Remember, we got to keep the racial slurs off
Oh
stream.
yeah, right. Racial slurs. We're gonna be on longer
Man.
than Conor McGregor. Oh man, that was
Oh
rough.
my gosh, dude.
That's rough.
Dude, like that guy's a museum, man. Like he is done for.
We definitely got to talk about that. That's
Oh,
also
yeah.
something
We
we'll
could
just
start
bring up.
that. We could start off with that, man. Like
Talk about the fucking facts.
yeah, like
Well, it'll correlate to all my adventure and shit.
the oh yeah, and you got to tell me about like when that
Yep.
gym you went to, man.
Yep,
All the
it's gonna
fights
be
you had.
crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It was quite the event, quite the opportunity and everything. But yeah, we'll definitely kick about it for sure, man. How cool!
When I got time, I might start Muay Thai again, and maybe I'll take
Yeah.
an amateur fight and see
Let's
what's up.
jump. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What is up? Welcome back. Welcome back. It's not Sunday night. It's actually Monday night, which is crazy for me. But yeah, here we are, Average Boys Podcast. I am here joined by the last relic. What's up, my dude? It's good to see you, bro. It's been like almost like a month, hasn't it?
Dude, yeah, man, you made me cry, dude. I want to freaking.
Everything's
Like,
been such. Oh, dude, it's
I just been
crazy.
talking about like bricks and minifees, all like depressing bullcrap most of the time, and I'm just like, man, I want to talk about.
We got nerd
other-
stuff.
I want to talk about the depressing bullcrap of nerd stuff.
Fucking hell, that's so crazy. It's so crazy. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for coming in. You guys are probably coming in from Relics. He's got a big following, man. Shout out to Relic for his hard work and putting in the time, dude. Good work,
you,
brother, man.
man. Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
It's like everything's changed so much in the last couple of like months for us, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, like I gotta think. Shout out to Echo Base Network and Toy Bounty Hunters and Camo and everybody who's like been supportive of like the bricks and minifix debacle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like the only thing that's relevant in terms of Star Wars.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Like-
no kidding. That's so sad, dude.
Yeah, the only freaking hype around Star Wars is about like a Lego collection that got
About
stolen.
Legos.
Yeah.
About Lego collection that's
I-
gone,
dude,
gone
even
awry. Yeah.
Even Star Wars couldn't have said anything to like save themselves and be like, we get a little publicity out of this. They couldn't do nothing. They
It's
just
nuts,
suck.
dude, because who'd have thought, like, when we were kids, that when we would go and wait in lines, like, at the movie theater to run in and kind of get the
Dude,
best seat you can, like,
For like 12 hours.
yeah. And
Not only
people
waiting
would,
in
like,
lines, wear super hot like cosplay suits and stuff.
people would throw hands if you walked out of the theater and spoiled anything. Like, it was so crazy on how volatile the and loving at the same time the fan base was. And now to
Dude,
look
people
at
would throw
it,
hands and wouldn't even call the cops. They'd be
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Are you guys
straight.
good?"
They'd be like, "You
and then they
deserve
just
this."
and then they would just like hug it out and start talking.
they would
about
be
nerd
like,
stuff.
"You deserve this. You tried to ruin it for me." You know what I mean? Like, it's nuts, dude. It's nuts. And then to think like Obsession beat it up. What's up, John? That's my boy from Corpus Christi, man. I love you, bro. It's good to see you, brother. We got to see you soon. But like, Obsession beat the shit out of a Star Wars movie. Like a random like YouTube,
Dude.
like YouTuber / like thought up idea just beat the shit out of a Star Wars film.
Yeah, and it's not even just any Star Wars film. It's like an original new Star Wars film that's away from the
Everything they asked for, right?
and it's
Everything
like,
they asked for, they were like, we're tired of the Skywalker saga. Like, give us something fresh and new.
and nobody cared.
And nobody cared. Nobody cared. Relic, what else has been going on, my man? Oh, we were just talking about this off screen, but damn, Conor McGregor, my man. Phew.
That was
What are the odds, dude?
like
What are the
I had
odds?
somebody at work. They put in money for Connor to win, and I'm like,
Dude.
I don't think you understand anything about fighting because he's been out of it for what 7 years, 6, 7 years.
It was a 5-year layoff, and
Dude, and that guy is running off pure cocaine.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like that's the only way he was able to even walk up to the octagon.
His strut, the $1 million strut, bro. Fueled
Yeah,
by cocaine, not fueled by Nike or nothing like that. But like, it's so crazy to think that he made $30 million off of that debacle. $30 million off of taking an injury, which I mean, I don't think he's like faking it or whatever. Like, I really think he hurt himself.
Yeah. Like I heard the whole, he took that paycheck and ran with it.
Yeah,
and,
no,
like,
bro, he blew his fucking knee out.
Like
nobody. It reminded me of. Do you remember when we were young, like the WWE shit?
Yeah.
Do you remember when Sid Vicious broke his fucking leg kicking, like jumping off the top rope?
And he still kept going, dude. He
broke his leg. He broke his leg.
Oh,
Sid Vicious,
yeah.
He jumped off the top rope and landed on his one foot to kick the guy, and his foot just broke.
Yeah.
Like his leg. And that reminded me of it so much. I was like, why would you do such a big move that you're not going to survive standing on?
But McGregor, like, I guess you could props to him. Like, he kept going. He wanted to keep fighting, but it's
he wanted to keep fighting. He knew how important it was.
Yeah.
He knew how important it was. And then for it to be an embarrassment where he's going to, like, blow his knee out in the first 5 seconds, that's super embarrassing. Crazy. Sounds like the Mike Tyson fiasco of fights. Yeah.
Dude,
and I was telling people, like, it almost was coherently the same as Mike Tyson when he got out of prison. Then he came back and he had such a big hype for his return. But
well, like, honestly, I didn't think of I didn't even know about it till the day. Like, ever since they partnered up with Paramount, their marketing has been pretty trash. Like, it's been terrible.
Yeah, they've been kind of making a lot of mistakes. I think the production wasn't too bad. It was pretty cool.
Production's always great. Production's never an issue with them, but
you could kind of see where the WWE connection kind of is like playing its role now.
Yeah.
So I mean,
yes, but again,
big hype, no fight. That should be a shirt.
Yeah, big hype, no fight.
That's funny.
Should be a tattooed across Conor McGregor's forehead.
You. Like, it's crazy. Now you got to wait another year or so to get him to come back and get his rematch. And it's like, what do you do? Like,
if there's a rematch, dude, because remember, he did this for 5 years, like saying that he was going to fight this guy. And then they couldn't wait around. They're like, I have a career. Like, you have all this money. That's great. You're Conor McGregor. But, like, I'm a fighter still. I need the money. So I can't wait for you to be the money fight anymore because they're getting old. It's kind of like, remember the whole Daniel Cormier and John Jones kept like not passing drug tests, failing, whatever, kept failing. So it took years for them to catch up, but that means that Daniel DC was going to get older. He was going to get slower. He was going to get
fatter.
Fatter. He's going to get more injured. He was going to, like, so at the prime where DC and John Jones could have fought, like, it's possible that DC could have won. Like, very possible.
McGregor and Patty would be an interesting fight. But I really doubt.
Yeah, I doubt. Like, I don't care about McGregor anymore. Like, whatever, dude.
Yeah, that's a lot of people right now.
Like, get him out. Like, you got injured before with a leg kick, and now your knee gave out. You're... Dude, you're a walking, like, relic.
Well, he's...
right?
But I'm relevant.
Well, like yeah, you're gonna break in half in your next fight, man.
Yeah, I think he shouldn't have just done that stupid ass kick, man. I think he could have just weighted himself in. He usually throws like a meia lua de compasa, which is like a spinning kick, touchdown, spinning hook kick. Yeah, he doesn't jump into it. And when he threw it, Max Holloway pulls away and he tries to like overreach for him. And it's just no way. Like, you're not gonna throw a fucking kick like that at 37 and fucking survive your legs. You know what I mean? Like, there's just no way. So it is what it is. I think he has the possibility to come back. Like, if he does it humbly and he doesn't ask for another 30 million, that's not going to be anything. Like, there's no way they give him that, because they're going to be like, well, how do we know you're not going to fucking twist a nail or shit yourself? You know what I mean? Like, you kind of
Which has happened. Like, there's been fighters that have crapped themselves all over the
Well, I mean, just in general, it's like he was supposed to come back and do this fight, and then he fucks up, and they have to pay him still. Yep. They should have deducted like half of the fucking payment for him blowing his shit out, or fucking give like 75% of it to charity since he sucks so bad. You know, or fucking give half of it to Max Holloway for having to deal with that bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, there's a bunch of things
I did
he
think
could
when
do.
when I saw his haircut, I'm like, oh, this guy's retarded.
You're like, oh man, he's Chuck Liddell,
Yeah, just from the
17.0
haircut,
or
it's
whatever.
like it's like a wannabe Chuck Liddell, dude. Like, what the freak was that? At
Yeah,
least
I was
either
kind of like,
shave it
what?
off.
Yeah,
Like,
I was kind of a little iffy with that haircut too. I was like, whoa, this is like, I don't know. That's like when you want to make your mom mad and you do that to your hairdo before
yeah,
like a
yeah, yeah. I
prom
was
or
like,
something.
there's nothing to this. Like,
When you want to be edgy at the prom or something in high school.
yeah, yeah.
That's a good point.
No,
But I had a
Valid
really cool
point,
opportunity. The other fights weren't that bad either, but let me see if I can bring this up really quick because this was really dope.
yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna open up my page real fast. I don't think Derpy's making it. This kid's fucking
He's asleep.
sleeping. He's just gaga-ing all over, gooning all over whatever he does. I had this really cool opportunity this past week. I went out and got invited. I have two of my fighters, actually three brothers, the Urbina brothers that are out at Jackson Winks in New Mexico, and I had the opportunity to head out there and train because Gilbert Urbina is fighting August 1st in Serbia with the UFC. So we had a really great opportunity. Here I am right here with Gilbert on the left and Christian Edwards, UFC fighters, both of them together. Again,
Well, tell them about the gym for those who don't know.
yeah, Jackson Wink is John Jones's gym. Like Holly Holmes, a bunch of them. Here I am with Gable Stevenson. He just fought Saturday, went in and had a phenomenal job. Yeah, my boys are the ones that get to spar and help Gable Stevenson get ready. So Gable Stevenson went in there and did an immaculate job this week, and he's one of John Jones's fighters. And again, this is us with Winkle John, probably one of the most prolific coaches in the MMA game. Literally, all of the champions, you'll see him on the back. There's Alistair Overeem.
He's really, really good at formulating a game plan and dissecting the opponent.
100%. 100%. And I had the opportunity to work with these guys and get them ready, man. So it was dope. Again, here's the school with all the belts and all the champions on the wall. And here's my boy Gilbert. Let's go, baby. Puro 956. So, yeah, I had this really beautiful opportunity. I got invited out there and represented my town, man, and it did really good. So
Solid, bro.
Gilbert gets ready to fight on August 1st. Let's go check it out real quick. Let me see. Gilbert
How many of
Urbina.
your fighters have an amateur fight coming up?
Right now, a lot of them are on chill. So here's Gilbert right here. A lot of them are on chill and waiting.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, look. Hey, Brian. What's up, my boy? Brian, the other half of the average boys. Good to see you, my boy. I miss you, bro. He's talking about last night. Of course, I didn't get to do the show because we were commentating for Combat Cult. And
Yeah.
it was great, man. The show did an awesome job, man. So it was worth it. I know I missed the podcast. I didn't get to do it. But, like, man,
fine.
dude, it popped off the chain, man. Such a great show. Such a great show. But, yeah, there's my boy Gil. You guys check him out. He's going to be the co-main event in Serbia coming up August 1st. Fighting this guy named Seppo. They call him El Chapo. Go check it out. Show some support. That's my boy Gilbert, man. So,
Oh yeah.
so shout, man. So it was cool. Like all this MMA shit, like it's kind of hitting close to home because I just spent a whole like almost 2 weeks out there at this major camp. It's super crazy. But yeah, I'm back and I feel good. It's hello. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you guys for jumping in and stuff like that. A lot of people jumping in from probably another part of the world and shit, right?
Probably.
That's crazy. Yeah.
everywhere.
Over there, it's probably morning time for them.
Dude. Oh, by the way, someone said, "Is Jean-Claude Van Damme really challenging Jake Paul?" From what I hear, it was legit.
That would be silly, dude. Jean-Claude Van Damme is so old, bro.
Well, no, Jean-Claude Van Damme said, but it has to be full MMA.
But he's not gonna do it.
Of
There's
course,
no
but
fucking
not,
way.
Like, yeah, of course he's not gonna do it. Freaking
That'd be the worst thing for that guy, dude.
for Jean-Claude Van Damme, or
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. He's too old, man. I mean, Jake
he is
Paul.
old, but it's like that thing. It's like he's old, but Jake Paul's never done MMA.
Yeah, no, but these guys, like the Paul brothers, used to be in wrestling in high school, and that's more than enough for a couple of boxing skills. For Jean-Claude Van Damme, who's always been like a pretty boy, he got taken out by like I forgot who that Italian dude that used to hang out at all those guys.
What
He got
Italian
he
dude?
got some Italian guy that used to fucking. They made him. John Claude Van Damme got made him like the Italian dude made John Claude shit himself. John
I have no idea
Claude
who you're
Van
talking about, man.
Damme beat up. It was like Vinny or something. I forgot who it was. Some guy. Let me
Yeah.
see it. Oh, physically assaulted in Romania. He got Chuck Zito. Yep, there it is. Real
Chuck
altercation
Zito.
associated with him. Yeah, Chuck Zito.
If you show me a picture, I could probably figure out who it is.
Yeah, let me see. Image. Let me see. I'll type in Chuck Zito right now. Jean Claude Van Damme, Chuck Zito. Yeah, here we go. Let me go. Boom. Let me share screen. Boom. This guy.
Funny enough.
This guy.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, Chuck
But-
Zito beat the fuck out of him one time.
But funny enough, so you know, like the whole situation with the Reckless Ben and stuff. So I was on another show today, and we were coming up with ideas because like Reckless Ben, he likes to investigate like different like possibly like fraudulent organizations or cults.
Yeah. It's
Or, you know,
popular.
expose them, right? And I'm like, man, you know what he could do? He should investigate all the Jake Paul contracts to see if they were actually rigged, the fights.
There's a lot of shit going on like that right now.
Oh yeah,
Same thing
well
in
that's
basketball and
happening
all the
everywhere.
sports. Yeah.
Yeah, like so in FIFA, like right now the World Cup, like Argentina's being investigated for $300 million of money laundering. A lot of the refs are being investigated very like hush hush.
Oh shit.
Because it's not making sense. Like Argentina would be down 2-0 or something like that, or 1-0 for like most of the game. And then all of a sudden the refs start making all these bogus calls in favor of Argentina. Then they win like 3-1, 3-2, and it's like,
Damn, that's crazy.
what the hell's going on? So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
like well, FIFA, they've always had a lot of corruption and money involved. So like the 2006 World Cup, like I love my country, I love the Brazil's soccer, but they sold out. They sold out 100%.
You think so?
And oh yeah,
Oh wow.
100%. Like all of a
There's
sudden
been a lot of
everybody got
corruption in people and
sick.
stuff or what?
Oh, there's been a lot of corruption, especially since the 80s, man.
Oh wow.
Ever since the 80s, like so much money was churning over there. You could see like the upgraded freaking out of nowhere, like upgrades in stadiums, upgrades in uniforms, brands, and all that. And like they didn't get that much money from nowhere. And it also does prop up, like during the World Cup, it props up currency and props up goods and services of countries that win and all that. So yeah, there's a lot of bullcrap going on.
And there's an uptick in like tourists and all this other shit, right?
Yeah.
Or it's an economic thing. Yeah, like look at
so-
Stan Lexi. He used to do Savat. Like I guess he's probably like in the European area.
He's
And he was saying that,
from France.
Yeah, he's saying that
Yeah.
Jean Claude Van Damme came to us under fake belts, and it's because it's weird because like there's all these different stories of what Van Damme did, but like what I remember back in the day from a lot of like my American kickboxing travels was
Yeah.
he learned kickboxing from like his second wife, like but he was originally like an actor and a dancer,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
he just learned
well-
kickboxing from it.
I guess like he was a martial artist, but it was like more of a hobby, and then he started learning like dancing and stuff to help with his
No, I think
flexibility.
I thought it was opposite. I thought he was a dancer first, or
I would
like
have to look
was
into
in
it.
that range. Like he
I
was
haven't
in
been
that
a
nature.
actual fan of Van Damme in a long time, so I'd have to look into it. I can't like, but like you know, like the only two, I would say the two biggest actual fighters that were actual actors was Chuck Norris
Yeah,
and Michael J. White.
yeah, Michael J. White. Yeah, there were the Benny the Jet Akitas, Dom the Dragon Wilson,
Well, like bigger names
big
in
actors,
Hollywood,
right?
you know?
Dolph
Yeah.
Lundgren. Dolph Lundgren, I think
Oh
he
yeah, Dolph
does
freaking Lundgren. dude.
Shookan or something like that. He's
Yeah,
a black
yeah,
brother,
yeah.
Shookan. Nah, all fake. No, don't say that. No, actually, what's crazy
Nope.
is like, what is it? The guy that was in the movie Kickboxer, the Muay Thai guy, like that guy was a legit dude. The brother of Van Damme in Bloodsport or Kickboxer was a fucking legit dude. but he got his ass kicked by like Fairtech or one of the main like Muay Thai guys back in the day, real bad. That's crazy, dude.
Did you see?
Stan's like fuck that guy.
Dude, there was this anime that was all about fighting, but it was like real like boxing anime or something, and it was like
Baki?
so. No. It was actually like real stuff, Baki, dude. But it's funny how a lot of fighters and a lot of professional athletes would go look at these animes. Like there was one about soccer that they would do these random things, and then they would actually practice it because they saw it on the anime.
Mm-hmm.
And so
they would kind of like alchemate the moves or like yeah. There was a bunch of fucking
Max Holloway actually famously went on the Joe Rogan podcast and talked about how he would play UFC on like the video game.
The video game and
like,
get
that's
ideas
pretty
from
cool.
it.
Like we should try that. And then he tried it in his next fight and it worked.
That's crazy, man.
Tyrannosaurus Rick, thank you for the 15 to 10.
Straight up, dude. Good work. Thank you, Tyrannus. Yeah, I remember that guy, Stan. I remember Tung Po. Yeah, he's talking about Tung Po from the Kickboxer movie. He got to meet him. That's crazy, dude. That's awesome, though, man. That's awesome. But yeah, it's a bunch of badass actors from back in the day, and a bunch of people get inspired.
I wish they took advice more from, like, in terms of Hollywood, getting fighters in movies. Like, we've seen it, you know. George St. Pierre was in Captain America too.
But you only got him. You only gave him like fucking 5 lines. And he's able to do it. You can't have him run it.
Yeah. But then like the 18, like I'm glad that they started looking into it, right? Like the 18 Rampage. Even Mandalorian brought in Gina Carano, and she did a little bit of jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai going against Mando, even though that freaking thing sucks. And then. What were some of the other examples?
Capoeira's a good system, bro. Were you part of the Abada Association? Oh, Stan. I like Stan. Stan's got a history, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Did capoeira for a year. Savat in the 90s. Like, this guy's got some skill, bro.
This guy knows everything about everything.
That's crazy. That's cool, man. Yeah. He's like me, man of history, man. That's what it is.
But I gotta tell you, man, the last 2 weeks, I haven't gone to jiu-jitsu, and I've been like,
struggling.
But then I'm like so tired when I wake up because I'll go to bed at 5 a.m. and jiu-jitsu's at 11. And I'm just like, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, oh,
man, you party hard to go to sleep at 5 a.m., bro.
Well, I'm freaking trying to do this YouTube thing and like
I know.
Doing all this.
Is that the time that you're up doing videos or what?
Well, it's like and my like the thing is when my kids are awake, if I'm not having to work, I feel guilty not spending time with them. You feel me?
I get you.
So it's like I can't like start working out while they're awake. And it's like summer, so they should be here. You know, it's just like all right. But yeah,
that's Light. Good. Hey, I'm 44, bro. I'm right there with you, Stan. You got to keep on it, man. As long as you don't have to go out there and try to compete, but just moving is what's most important.
Dude, 44 and just got his purple belt not too long ago.
Yeah. Just got my purple belt not too long ago.
It's almost a black belt, bro.
Yeah. Halfway.
That's more than halfway.
Relic's too busy, baby.
Yeah,
too busy.
Yeah, there was one night I went on like 3 different people's channels to like
just jumping around.
Be like, I'll go there. And then we did it for like 2-3 hours, and then I did 2-hour stream somewhere else, and then I did an hour and a half streams somewhere else.
Nice.
All right, cool. Yeah, it's been fun though. I've been getting meet a lot of people, and I've been trying to get people into jiu-jitsu a lot. Like I'll be in someone's chat, I'm like, hey man, you hella fat. You should do jiu-jitsu.
Hey man, you tired of being fucking fat and ugly? Well, stop
tired
being
a piece of garbage.
Just
dude?
Stay ugly.
No, but like there's this one YouTuber I like to follow, and he was talking about like he needs to lose weight, and he was thinking about doing kickboxing, and he used to wrestle. I'm like, dude, do jiu-jitsu. If you're thinking about cardio, like if you're not planning on fighting, like you should do striking for fun for sure.
Yeah, man. But that's a fucking hell of an idea.
If you don't plan on fighting, but you want to like be able to train every single day, not get hurt, and like shred weight, do jiu-jitsu, brother.
Do jiu-jitsu. Yeah, get in there and do jiu-jitsu.
Still haven't done it. I've been on his chat for like 8 months. Like, hey, so when are you gonna start jiu-jitsu, man?
He's like, dude, hey, what's up, man? Stop leaving me hanging.
Yeah, yeah.
That's dope.
Why's the? Oh shoot, my bad.
All
My
right,
headphones
Mr.
started.
Relic, what do we got to talk about tonight? I know we don't got a lot of time.
We
What do
got
we
as much
got? What do
time
we
as
got?
you want, man. This is your show.
Let me see. Let me see. I know that. What did
Okay.
we talk about last time? There's a lot of shit going on, right?
All right, so we could talk about start off with Green Lanterns, the
Oh
Lantern
yeah.
Show.
What do we got? What do we got in Green Lanterns, man? I am.
So there has
It's
been a leak.
nuts, bro. Oh,
It's
okay.
freaking nuts. Okay, so there's been a leak, and everybody was like speculating on it, but Warner Brothers confirmed it by copywriting everybody who talks about it.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, so you might
They're
get
doing.
copyrighted if I just even say it. So I'll say it.
Yeah.
We'll fight that copyright, dude. The copyright
I don't know
gods
why,
of Warner
dude.
Brothers.
First off, I don't know why they need to copyright strike anybody. They're fucking up
Because
their whole
they're a
system.
dumb company. They've always
Like
been the
they're
dumbest company alive, man.
they're screwing up everything. It actually helps them for us to talk about it.
Yeah,
It
and like
actually
react to
helps
their
them to
trailers.
talk.
Like I hate Disney, but props to them. They barely ever copyright you for reacting to their trailers.
Yeah. That's
Unless
crazy,
it's music,
bro.
they'll get on you. But like for instance, so the Green Lantern, there was a leak that like, oh, Hal Jordan dies on the first episode, and then
We all
people
knew
were
he
like,
was dead. That's not even a fucking surprise.
well, like
How's
we
the
didn't
other
know it was
dude
gonna be
get
the
his
first
ring?
episode. Well, we didn't know it was gonna be the first episode, and then
Like,
like people were saying it, and like somebody confirmed it, like, oh yeah, I know people who watched it, and yeah, it's definitely, or like I watched it, and it's definitely gonna be the first episode, and it's kind of be like a backstory.
I mean, the
Like,
idea was
you
it's
know,
supposed to be some kind of like crime boss thing because the guy who wrote it was writing some detective fucking TV
yeah,
show or
yeah.
whatever. Hal Jordan is shown in the trailer teaching this dude to take over his spot. Hal
Which is
Jordan
again,
ends up
all the
being
lore is bullcrap. Like, oh,
yeah.
we share a ring. That's not how it freaking
That's not how
works.
it works. Yeah, that's not how it works. We
Yeah,
all
and it's
know
like,
that
oh,
he's
we can't
supposed to, like,
communicate to the squirrel. I'm like, literally, your ring is a communicator. What the freak are we
yeah.
talking about? And then they're like, oh, we're gonna take it back from the first comics, and like, like you're gonna have to make your own suit. I'm like, really? Like, is the Lantern Corps out of the budget? Like, what the freak? They can't form a suit out of the ring. That's
The
insane.
fucking ring, the ring's always been a MacGuffin. Like it's always been
Yeah.
like a do all end all. Like, oh, you need a suit. Oh, you need some water. You need a fucking a giant pencil. Like it just does. It just
Yeah,
does.
like, and it's funny because it's like a lot of the stuff that they would do would be catering to the fans, you know, like in the comics. Like, oh, how did Superman? He changed out of his clothes, but like, where did his suit and tie go? And he like forms it like so small into like a little square, and then he has like a little pocket in his cape
yeah,
to like just cater to the fans. Or like the Flash, he got the ring where like he could bend the molecules of the suit.
yeah,
because he
some
was
silly
holding it so
nonsense.
so
Yeah,
so fast, and then it's like made out of something.
I like how
You know,
it's,
like
it's the Green Lantern ring that really breaks people, but the Flash's bullshit doesn't.
no, but like look, it's like okay, there's things from the comic books and that don't need to be transferred to on screen, but also like the comic books they would cater to the fans regardless. You feel me?
Yeah,
And
100%.
now like James Gunn doesn't give a damn about the fans and just
Yep.
does whatever bullcrap he thinks is cool. That even Grant Morrison was like, "Oh, you're a big fan of me? Well, I hate you because you suck. Like all your Superman ideas are atrocious. You took it from my comic run and you did, freaking nothing with it. You
Yep.
made Superman a loser. Now we get freaking Supergirl, and then we get Green Lantern, the Lantern Corps. It's gonna be a freaking adult property because they say the F word like 3 times in the trailer, and
Yeah.
it still bothers me that it's not a red band trailer. So, yeah, like it's gonna be a garbage show. We know it's gonna be a garbage show.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. I know we were talking about it off screen, and I think I was just having trouble like explaining it. But like the most household name out of Superman, Supergirl, and Green Lanterns
It's
is
Superman.
Superman. That's the most household name. You could
Yeah.
take that logo into any other country, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, Superman! I know who that is." They're not gonna know
Yeah.
Supergirl. They'll know Superman because of the logo, and they're gonna claim Superman even before they see the Supergirl logo.
Yeah, well, like
And-
yeah. So
And
it's like,
Superman was mediocre.
dude, it wasn't even mediocre. It was atrocious.
Yeah, I mean, like
It-
I would say mediocre because at least some kids liked it, right?
Well,
Like
kids
at
are gonna like
least.
anything. You give them a stick and they'll like it. Like, come on,
Yeah,
what are we
yeah.
talking about here?
Even me, dude, I'll swing that bitch like a lightsaber, man. But but like the idea is like okay, like it works. Like people know it's a Superman movie. Is it great? Like when you're a thinker? No. Is
Dude,
it
it's not even great
is
for
it
kids.
nonsense in the background that you play when you're
Well,
doing your
like,
taxes or something? Yeah.
well, I think it's offensive to kids even because like kids are not stupid. They're just not civilized. There's a difference.
Yeah, I
So
was
they're
watching. I tried to watch the movie because they just released it on Amazon Prime. Did you see that?
what the
The
Superman
Superman.
movie? Yeah, they were trying to get hype for Supergirl, which didn't work. It came out today that Supergirl did less money than Catwoman. Halle Berry's 2004 Catwoman.
I
Defend that, people. F
I
you.
just can't, bro. I can't. Like I can't even comprehend what their idea was. Like I was talking about this months ago, and I was like, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna
No.
work. Like it's just not gonna
Well,
work. Like
they're all over the place.
I
Like we
get
see Guy
Supergirl.
Gardner in the Lanterns show. We get
Yeah.
Supergirl. Like Supergirl's like fine. We'll do a story right after Superman. That's fine. But the way you introduce her in the Superman movie, freaking garbage. And
Well,
then
it's oh, fuck, dude. It's so hard.
well,
Like I know
they
we're
don't
gonna get
think
into
about the
this.
details, man. Like remember what we talked about? Actually, I think we talked about it the last time we were on. The Supergirl suit. Like the reason that she's wearing that suit is because she now feels hope. That's the only reason she adopted Clark's suit, right? But then
We're gonna squirrel go.
she's wearing the freaking
Brandon.
Superman or the House of L symbol based off of Clark Kent. And so that means she got over her stuff, but she's all like in her feels and she doesn't care about nobody. She doesn't even care about the dog in the movie. She just cares about not being alone. She's not even saving the dog for the dog's sake. She's saving
Yeah, but
like there's
there's
no
no
concept of
gravitas.
heroism. Yeah.
There's no gravitas to her missing anything. Like Clark doesn't miss anything. Like Supergirl. I mean, she's a little bit older and this, but like again, they did it better in Star Trek with Spock, where like he
Yeah.
loses entire people, and you see like the actor has actual talent to show us like he's emotionally distraught in a bunch of times.
Not only that, they understood and thought about the lore beforehand. Like his people, Spock's people, don't have emotion,
Yeah,
and so he is half human and half what's the name of his species?
Spockians. I don't know who the fuck cares, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Spockians.
sure Cleon. It's
Klingons.
Klingon. Is
No,
it?
that's the dude with
That's
the big
like
forehead, dude.
yeah. Well, regardless, like his other species, whatever. Um, and so that's why like he can
Vulcan.
feel emotions deeper.
Yeah.
What?
Vulcan.
Vulcan. Yeah.
Good job, zombie. Good job, my man.
I think some bucks reviews.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they already prepped that beforehand. So that means they thought about the story. Maybe not every single detail, but they knew where it was gonna go. They thought about it like, hey, we might at one point make him lose like his people or somebody close to him, and it's gonna be different. We're gonna lay out that the Vulcan culture and species, they don't really attach themselves to emotion, and they might be advanced in one way but not advanced in another way because of lack of emotion. They just do their duty, stuff like that. So with the lack of emotion, they might not feel as much pain physically. They might not feel as much a reward when they're rewarded. Like there's a lot of layers that they thought about. But like we said before, like the whole Lantern show, which hasn't even come out yet, we could tell that they have put no thought into it. And they say like, oh, this is like a true crime show. I'm like, okay, how about a Green Lantern show? They
But
didn't
like
even think they didn't even think that the freaking fans who this is supposed to be made for, right, would be upset that there's no green in Green Lanterns. And then when you say that the green in Green Lanterns is stupid,
Yeah, the
and
director
silly,
guy was like, "Nah, that's
yeah,
dumb."
you think we're not gonna feel that? Are you freaking stupid, man?
He's
What
like,
the hell?
"It's not like the color matters. Like, it's just a green ring." It's like, bro, the whole fucking spectrum is there. Like, it's
Yeah.
based on the entire spectrum of colors. It's just, man, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Like,
because
look, watch. The people that are real fans of like the DC shit, right? Like
Yeah,
we
yeah,
all know the path that it takes. Hal gets the ring from the fucking weird alien guy that dies. I don't give a shit about his name. I
yeah,
didn't care. He then becomes a Green Lantern, eventually fights Parallax, and then eventually gets possessed by Parallax,
yeah.
becoming Parallax, right?
Hmm.
And that's the whole fucking shtick. After that, I like anybody else can try to come in and tell me what the Green Lantern story is, and you're gonna have to be a person who bought comic books to figure that shit out. Like other
Yeah.
than that, that's as far as the Green Lantern goes. Other than that, you know he's a pilot, you know he's cocky. That's it. Like Kyle Rayner and like
John
you said, the
Stewart.
squirrel and all this other fucking shit. Like you'd have to be like a hard ass fan to get to that part. But there's a lot of like these, you know, groupie poser I'm a fans that'll see it and be all hyped about it, but not really know what the fuck they're talking about.
Well,
So
yeah,
like
like it's the
posers.
Google warriors, right? The
Yeah,
posers,
I call them
where
posers.
they're
They're just
like,
posers.
as soon as a show comes out, everybody's now an expert. It's like, oh yeah, I could Google comics too. But were
Yeah,
you there when it was releasing on Wednesday night or Wednesday morning
yeah.
at the comic book shop, waiting to
Or were
like
you
see
there
the
when it
next
was
issue?
just fucking failing in the comic book lines?
Yeah, yeah,
Like those comic books all fucking failed. Green Lantern lasted, but like the newer shit, like as soon as they started introducing like I guess like what Blackest Night was probably like the best Green Lantern story ever told.
yeah.
It does after that, it's like everybody will jump on Kyle Rayner and like all this other shit, but like the Darkest Night or the what is it, the Blackest Night or whatever the fuck
Uh-huh.
that was G, man.
No,
That
and
was a
most
really
people,
great story.
yeah, it was nice, and like
Yeah,
they
that was a
kind of did
solid
a
ass
movie
story.
about it, and it was pretty good, but it didn't
Nah, but they
really
fuck it
capture
up.
like the comics. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's always better
But
in the
like for
comics.
instance, the fans of Jon Stewart, they're fans because of the animated show.
Yeah, Ultimate Justice League, the cartoon.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
hundred
it's like,
percent, 100%. That's a whole generation, and there's no. That's pretty valid, bro. That was a great show. That
yeah,
was a great
like
show. Like,
it's a great show, but it's not like, I think till this day I have yet to meet somebody who's a fan of Jon Stewart that picked it up first in the comics or
from the
even read a
comics.
Jon Stewart comic.
Well, nah, he was like a hardcore black dude. Remember, he was all like
Yeah.
super like racist and like, "Sup, white boy," and like all this stuff to Al Jordan. What was it, like a security guard? Or I forgot what his position was at the time. He was like
He
a
was
cop
security
or-
guard, and then he was like a
He was like
military vet. He was a military
yeah,
vet,
but he was like
like
hardcore,
retired.
like, "What's up, cracker? Like, you better get out of my way." And I was like, "Whoa, dude, chill out, bro. Pump the hate brakes or whatever." Like,
Yeah, yeah. Well, they eventually made him like a real person.
yeah. They just like they stopped being
Instead of
racist and stopped making him like
stereotype hood
a
rat.
stereotype black guy in a movie, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I keep telling
Then I
people
was
like
like,
it's
all
super
right.
crazy. Like, I understand where all these comic book companies are trying to be like, "Nah, bro, like we're politically correct and all this shit." People don't know, like back in the day, these fucking people were racist as shit.
Yeah.
They were just
Or
following the
like
times.
the creation of Wonder Woman was because the guy loved to see women in bondage and
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
whipped.
Getting whipped and tied up and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just crazy shit. But yeah, we all know that it's not like a. I don't know why fucking DC's flipping balls or flipping dick. Like we all know how Jordan's gonna die. Like it's
Yeah.
supposed to be that way, especially if you're picking up John Stewart, because who else is gonna be the fucking villain except for Parallax? You know what I mean? Like I know.
Well,
Derp
like
and all-
the theory was that they took out the Green Lanterns because it's supposed to be more than one lantern color, so lanterns, right? But then we kind of got confirmation that it's just a bunch of Green Lanterns.
yeah.
Guy Gardner, Hal Jordan, John
Well,
Stewart.
because the yellow lanterns are all fear guys.
Well, like they
That's
might
the
be
color
there.
of a
Like
lantern.
so, we saw that's the color of a lantern, but like we possibly were gonna get the red lanterns or the blue lanterns.
We are gonna
So
get
it's
the
gonna
red
be
lanterns because there's a fucking cat.
Oh,
And
yeah,
and
freaking, I forgot about that.
fucking more animals, bro.
Yeah,
Look at fucking
it's just to
Supergirl.
sell toys, man.
Look at Supergirl. They went on the idea of being like, "Hey, remember that dog Crypto that was in the first Superman movie that took like
Which
80% screen time? Guess who's back, baby? Supergirl.
yeah, like,
Return
dude,
of
I'd be
Crypto."
okay if they killed this dog.
Yeah, like
It's
by
an
now, I don't
it's-
think anybody gives two shits about Crypto.
Well, it's like, look. Here's that dog is just annoying. Okay, all right. There's a point to, like, for instance, let's take John Wick, the movie John Wick, right?
yeah,
There's a clear connection of the purpose of this dog. The
Yeah.
purpose of this dog is to help the audience understand that this is like a physical embodiment of the last like gate protecting the world from the animal, the beast that is John Wick, right? And so when this is taken away from him, the gates are open and this monster's trying to crawl out. That the innocence of John Wick, of who he was when he was with his wife, is now deteriorating. He's on a lifeline,
Yeah. It's
and
the
this
last
monster
living
is fighting
embodiment of
him,
what he had,
right?
right?
And so like, and you see throughout the entire movie where John Wick, he's still hesitant when he pulls the trigger. He's going at it. He's going with full force, but at the same time, he screws up mainly because he still has that last shred of humanity type deal, right?
Yeah.
So like the dog served a very big purpose. This one is just like this dog's annoying as crap, and that's it.
The only
Good job.
purpose
Like,
that it solves or has is that it's James Gunn's dog in real life.
yeah, and it's like, okay, if this is like an advanced dog with powers, then you guys are got to be the crappiest owners alive to just let this dog do whatever the hell you want it to do.
Mm-hmm.
So then it speaks like everything adds to the character. This is adding to Supergirl and Clark that they suck.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if a dog is misbehaving at this maturity level, that means you suck as an owner. You don't care. You're negligent. You don't care about other people. You know the power that this dog can have, and you know it could attack people and kill them, and yet you don't train them to follow your command.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. So then it's telling
just-
it's telling
but you
the
know
audience
what?
that we suck as characters already, just
But
based off this dog.
But it's kind of crazy, right? Because back in the day, I don't know if you remember, but like most medias that ever introduced crypto, like
Yeah.
you could talk to crypto normally and he would do exactly what you said because he
Exactly.
was like fucking Goofy or Pluto, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like this one, it's either the dog's an asshole and it does understand, or it doesn't understand and it's just a dog with abnormally obnoxious powers that can kill a bunch of people. But yeah, I tried to watch Superman again and it was like, fuck, dude, it was a
It's
hard
like,
watch, bro.
Yeah, I think I'd be more entertained doing my taxes, man.
It's crazy because like I was really trying to like, hey, well, you know what? Like, what is it? Apocalypse talking to fucking what's her face? Not Gamora, but the other chick. What's her name? Nebula.
Not
I mean, I was-
apocalypse, dude.
Maybe
You
I
talking
was
about Thanos.
Thanos, right? When
I
he's
was
like, when
Apo-
he's like,
Nebula.
when he's like, daughter, maybe I was a little too harsh on you or whatever. That was
Yeah,
me
yeah.
talking to the Superman fucking on Amazon. And
Dude.
right at the beginning of the movie, I just couldn't fucking handle it again. He lands and he calls the dog and whistles,
Yeah.
and the dog takes
And then he's
him.
like, oh,
It barks or whatever. Like he gets into the fucking fortress, gets healed, bounces out,
yeah, yeah.
and while he's flying away, I thought Superman had super hearing. I thought that was a thing where
Yeah.
he can like, hear problems and shit, and that's why he goes and saves the day, right?
Uh-huh.
Like he flies above that chick, and she's like, "I think he has a house here," and it's like, bro, you didn't hear this fucking bitch in the middle of nothing? Like she's the only thing there, like, and she's literally
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
for your place. Like, wasn't there was like, oh,
And
dude.
then like, isn't there all these security parameters to let them know when there's an intruder? There's even robot technology, Kryptonian robot technology,
Yeah.
like that somebody is close.
And
know.
one of my major pet peeves about Supergirl, which I told Derpy, like, Derpy, I'm gonna do
She's
my
a
best
dumb
to not fucking shit on Supergirl before it comes out. I told him I'm gonna give it a chance. Like, I want it to do good. I want the DC universe to be all right because I like fucking superhero movies. I'm happy to be in the timeline I am where we're here watching these things. But I told him it would be a fucking mistake and a half if they went with the idea that Clark's father, Kal-El or Jor-El or whatever,
Dude, they
his name is,
confirm it even more in this movie.
is that he was like this like tyrannical piece of shit dude, but Supergirl's dad was like, nah, don't listen to your uncle. He's a bad man. And I was like, you really stuck to your guns on this, right? Like that Superman was supposed to be this like piece of shit Red Sun Superman character that was supposed to come in and conquer the world. Like you're really sticking to this? Like what a fucking piece of shit James Gunn is, dude.
Dude, oh my, like he doesn't understand. Like we've talked about this so many times about the degeneracy of Hollywood and of superheroes. They don't understand what a hero is.
Yeah.
They understand the higher standard that heroes are supposed to hold. That's why we gravitate to them as fans.
Like I get the
Like, they don't
concept
get
of the
that.
hero's
Yeah.
journey, right? Like we get the concept of the writing callus of the hero's journey. There's a
Yeah.
template that's like you have this person that's like overconfident and has skills. Something that overpowers him shows up in a bad time and derails
Humbles
him,
them. Yeah, yeah.
humbles him, and then there's the growth, and then there's the comeback. There's another slight beatdown to make the audience feel turmoil, and then they overcome and conquer and win and save the day, and then positive.
Yeah, and sometimes they don't
It's like
even
they
win the fight. They
purposely-
win in some other form. You know.
Yeah, but like this, it's like they purposely like, nah, we don't want to follow that. We're so good at what we do. Watch me. Like,
well, like what they're doing is like, oh yeah, like this is how we can relate to people by making them great ever since they were born.
yes, it was.
You know, or making them great because they're just great, because they just
Yeah,
got
yeah.
pussies and tits, so that makes them great.
Yeah,
And it's like, no, this Supergirl's a villain.
yeah.
He's a straight
Yeah,
up villain.
didn't she,
Like
like,
they
kill
don't know.
somebody?
They don't know the difference. Yeah, they
Didn't
don't
she,
know
like,
the
kill a
difference
bunch of
between a
people?
hero and a villain. Yeah, she kills a bunch of people.
Yeah, there's a part where I'm not gonna watch this fucking movie. It's like ridiculous. Like I knew it was gonna fail before it
I
even
wait till
started.
Derp's here so that we can actually break it down, because like I'm interested
He
to hear what
texted
he
me like
wants to
10
say.
minutes ago, and he's like, "Oh man, I crashed out," and then like at least didn't like he's not. I mean, I'll. It's not gonna go good either way. Like I know he's gonna try to defend it, but first off, let me ask in the comment section to anybody who's out there. Do you think Supergirl, the film, is getting unnecessary slack for its film and doesn't deserve the hate? I'm just gonna put that out there. I don't have anybody saying. I guarantee probably the people that are watching, they haven't even seen this movie.
Dude, it's like, well, it's like this. I think right now the hate's died down because it's nobody cares to hate it enough. It sucks so hard that's like it's not even worth the time to hate on it.
Yeah, yeah. You're not lying, man. You're not lying. And it's like, where does DC go from here? Like Supergirl failed way harder than any other film has failed in a long time. And then what's supposed to be better to get people's attention? Clayface, Amanda Waller.
Like
The
even,
Lanterns, like-
let's say Clayface is a great movie, or Amanda Waller is a great
What's
show.
a
or
show? It's not
movie.
even a movie. They're just
Yeah,
TV
yeah.
shows. It's gonna
Yeah,
be fucking trash.
whatever. No. Clayface is gonna be a movie, releasing in theaters. But let's say it is great. Let's say it's a perfect film. It's still not gonna bring any hype to the DCEU.
Yeah,
It's just gonna be a one-off film.
maybe like the Batman, because Penguin did good and Batman did good, so they bring
No, but
back
did you
the
hear?
Batman.
Like the Batman 2, like they already are in some hot water too because of their casting. You know,
What they cast? What they do? Elliot Page. Elliot
no,
Page is Bane.
That's the dude. That'd be insane. That would.
I would watch it. I'd watch it if Elliot Page was Bane.
I'd probably watch. I'd be like, "What were you? Let me."
I'd be like, "Whoa, they found someone smaller than Tom Hardy or Tom Holland or what's it, Tom Hardy?" Because he was the smallest
Honestly,
Bane ever, dude.
Yeah, like Elliot Page could have been Spider-Man.
Yeah, sure, yeah. I would love to see her as Croc, Killer Croc, or the Hulk. Or
I would just not
them,
love to
or
see
what
her
is it?
at all.
Them, they, thing, or
Whatever that.
I want to see them
atrocity.
as like every fucking big ass motherfucking character we can get her be.
Yeah, so
Like-
we could get Elliot Page as Superman.
Absolute Batman.
We could get we could get
Elliot Page.
let's see, Jonah Hill as Batman.
Elliot
we
Page.
We could, just Elliot Page for everybody doing
Yeah,
Eddie
dude.
Murphy. Like
I just need any character that you're gonna put the dude that was in Reacher or whatever, the big guy
Reacher,
that they
yeah,
wanted
yeah,
Batman.
yeah.
Like any
Yeah.
character you're gonna have that guy be, I want Elliot Page to audition first.
what's it called? Black Cat or Big Cat or whatever.
Yeah, have Elliot Page do it. Mark
Ugh.
Ruffalo, get him out. Elliot Page.
Elliot Page is now Hulk.
Captain
Bruce
America.
Banner.
All of them. All the fucking. You want Namor? Elliot Page. Whatever happened to that character? Remember that dude? Remember he was there for a
Namor?
minute? Yeah, remember that guy?
They race swapped him and made him a garbage character in a garbage movie called Black Panther.
No, but
2,
like,
and then
I mean,
nobody
like,
gives a damn.
like, what did they? Where is he? That was like.
Well,
when they
okay,
did
so
that
Marvel does this a lot. They will like preserve an actor, so that means like they won't allow them to move on with their career unless they keep doing more movies. Like for instance, like they'll purposely blacklist actors that don't deserve to be blacklisted. Well, no actor really deserves to be blacklisted. But if you look at the chick that did Karen,
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, the chick that played Karen in Daredevil, she couldn't
Yeah.
get like pretty much any roles until they did Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah, true. Now she's
Yeah,
Laufey. Well, I'm kind of excited to see that story of I'm telling you, bro. Elliot Page's Nick Fury's fucking rad.
Oh yeah,
Fucking rad, dude. It's gonna be Alfred and Batman at the same time, dude.
as long as I could see Elliot Page say the N word, I think I
Bella
I'll watch
Ramsey
it.
is Clayface.
Yeah.
I see it.
No,
I
the
see it.
the Clayface trailer was, I thought it was sick. I think they should make it just a horror film, like just keep it like advertise to the horror fandom and not the DCU fandom. You know, and then the DCU will just gravitate to it if they want to watch it, and it might be a great film. But the point is, it's not going to do anything for the DCU.
Relic, we're not giving fucking fortune cookies here, bro. We're not trying to give these guys help. Let them fucking kill themselves. Clayface, no, make it a Pixar movie, dude. Make him, fucking fall in love with Killer Croc, and bring in that dinosaur from Toy Story. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
It's
gonna
make
be all right.
Elliot Page
Page,
officiate the wedding.
Clayface. Bella Ramsey is Clayface and Elliot Page.
Dude, well, it would make sense because Elliot Page Clayfaced herself into some ghoulish like creature, and then you
No.
put her...
I think Elliot Page as Bella Ramsey as Clayface,
Ah.
and then she can be like, "I'm gonna be a dad." That was my greatest fucking line from that fucking Last of Us show, dude. That was ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous, bro.
Dude, Elliot
Yeah,
Page in the next Tropic Thunder movie.
Yeah, but the thing is like, Clayface has the opportunity to be probably as popular as fucking, I don't know, Morbius or like the Penguin show, right? The Penguin show did pretty good, but it didn't save anything.
Didn't save
Like, it
anything.
was just-
It draw more attention to the Batman, to like Matt Reeves. So then
Yeah, only
people
for
are like, oh,
fucking James
for
Cunt,
a minute. Yeah.
only for James Cunt to be like, oh, we're not gonna use that guy.
Well,
I have
like,
my
they-
own fucking
And
Batman.
at this point, they might, because like if you go to Walmart, they have a bunch of promotional items that show David Cornsett Superman with Robert Pattinson's Batman. So
Look,
that
that's a
might
good
be
question.
tell sign. Yeah.
Thuggy Thug, my boy Thug Light says, "What's your all favorite villains, Chris and Relic?" Elliot Page, Bella Ramsey, dude. No, I'm just kidding. Are we talking about like, well, what series? What lore? What?
Well, the biggest villain in all of comics is always the U.S. government.
Yeah.
So we could say that. In
What's
all
the
of
dude-
lore,
What was the dude Jim Lee from fucking DC just fucking everything up? Just coming around, just messing everything up.
which one?
Jim Lee, the guy that was running DC for a bit, the little Asian dude.
Oh yeah, Jim
Yeah,
Lee
that
and
was-
Tom King.
Yeah, those guys, they're villains.
They're, I guess, the biggest comic book
Favorite
villains.
villains, bro. What's your favorite villain in DC?
Like, are you talking about individual character villain or big bad villain? Like,
Yeah, like what's your villain that you're like, hey man, every time this comes out, like it has to be my favorite.
man?
That's a good question, right?
I think it's a deep question
Yeah.
because
Let me
it's
see. I think the Anti-Monitor would probably have to be like my best villain. I like the Anti-Monitor.
really.
Yeah, like I thought he was such a cool villain. I would say he was my favorite villain, but he's not a fucking villain anymore. Because he's single-handedly saving the DC universe right now in the comic books.
Hell yeah, dude.
Superboy fucking Prime,
Superboy
baby.
Prime.
Yeah, that's my G, dude. I think he's the best. And right now, Superman has beat Darkseid, the Omni character, to take the Omni power of Darkseid. and he right now is titled like the new Superman, and he has
Yeah.
like the stupidest powers, dude. What's that versus shit that they always put characters against each other? They just did the Century
Like
versus Superboy Prime, and he just railed the Century, dude. Like it was nasty, dude.
let's see. Ah, man, I don't know why I can't think of too many villains right now. I'm trying to think of only DC.
Just say Catwoman already, bro.
Shut your whore mouth.
Catwoman.
Oh man.
Mine's Bullseye. Bullseye. Okay. Yeah, he's a
Bullseye's
dick.
a
He
solid
killed that old
villain.
lady in the train once.
Kingpin is a pretty freaking solid villain too. Or
I mean-
Taskmaster. Taskmaster.
Oh, but
pretty
that's
insane.
Marvel though. We're not talking Marvel. I said DC
Yeah,
first.
okay, good lord.
Yeah, we're being specific.
being specific.
Yeah, we're being specific. Yeah, we'll go to DC right now, or we'll go to Marvel.
I
right
would
now.
say, because the DC, there's a lot of villainous organizations, which is cool. Oh, freaking Vandal Savage.
Hey, the Immortal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, good call.
The
good call.
I think he's a really great villain, very
yeah,
underrated.
he's like a tyrant, dude. He's like
I feel like
he's a meaner version of Ra's al Ghul.
extremely underutilized. I think you got to make the world much bigger than the DC has made it to fit Vandal Savage in it.
It's a good point, Zombie. Zombie
Yeah.
says Kathleen Kennedy.
Oh yeah, Kathleen Kennedy, all time. Well, technically, Bob Iger's the all time.
It's crazy because no one said
it's like
Epstein.
Kathleen Kennedy would be like Count Dooku, but Bob Iger was Darth Sidious.
I like
feel
that
me?
no one said anything about like Epstein or any of these fucking crazy, like Kathleen Kennedy and all these people that like there's so many horrible people you can choose, like fucking Jeffrey Dahmer and all this other shit. Everyone's like, nah, Kathleen
Well, we're
Kennedy,
talking
fuck
about
that
pop
bitch.
culture.
Like,
What is
fuck that bitch.
because
Like, you know what I mean?
technically, if we're talking about pop culture, Harvey Weinstein's technically a hero.
Yeah,
because
he's
everything that was good in Hollywood
was during his
around
reign
time.
of terror, dude.
Yeah, his reign of terror kept the
Kept Hollywood
creativity in
alive
line.
and
Yeah,
entertaining.
yeah. Here's a
That's
bunch of
crazy,
cocaine,
dude.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Look.
Earlier, I saw someone put what was it? Bullseye, Indiana Jones. What did you think of Creature Commandos,
Sucks
and
balls.
Cersei?
You mean like from Game of Thrones?
Yeah,
We're talking about.
Cersei. Unless that's like one of the villains in there. I don't know, man. I thought it was all right, but I just didn't care enough. That would be like if they were gonna do the Howling Commandos show, like right now, it'd be like completely fucking non-existently useless.
And irrelevant.
Yeah, it's super relevant. That's the problem with all this shit. It was a lot
Like,
of it's
dude,
irrelevant.
how are we not getting any freaking Batman or like I was gonna say Green Lanterns, but I forgot we're getting some.
Xerxes from 300 is a good villain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Solid
300 was
villain.
cool. For anything that
Solid
Zack
villain.
Snyder did back in that time was good.
Yeah, dude.
That's pretty good.
Oh, the best I think is Metastopheles.
Metastopheles.
Metastopheles is technically he's what's the villain that we thought we were gonna get in WandaVision?
Villain? Are you talking about Mephisto?
Yeah, Mephisto.
Yeah, Mephisto.
Yeah,
But is that from the DC universe or what?
that's Marvel.
Yeah, but Metastopheles?
Metastopheles. So Mephisto, depending on which comic book iteration, because he's either the devil or he's pretends to be the devil, but he's a demon that has actually left the underworld, right? So Mephisto would go by Metastopheles, would go by multiple names.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Metastopheles is
Okay.
the name of the devil.
Oh, Rachel said something. What did Rachel say? Let's go. Rachel, what's up? Let's go back. We're not ignoring you. We promise. Said Killer Frost DC, but the old comic book version. Isn't there multiple
Oh.
versions of that one, though? There's multiple,
multiple.
Killer Frost,
Yeah.
no?
But I think it might be the current one, the current reigning one. I didn't mean to ignore you, Rachel. It's just
Yeah,
talking
we
about
didn't mean
nerd
that.
stuff,
I'm sorry. We're
and
sorry.
I'm
That's pretty
like-
good. That's a good choice. That's a good choice. Okay, but that's for Marvel, right?
No,
Metastopheles?
Stan Lexi is like, Trump is pretty scary from here as a villain, but you're French, dude. Everything scares you.
He's like, nuh-uh. He's like,
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Where's that white flag I love to see from the French?
Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
Mephistopheles, but you're talking about Marvel, right? So
That's Marvel.
favorite villain in
Well,
Marvel.
that's a difficult thing because mine is technically Magneto, but is he really a villain?
Yeah, that's a good
You know what
point.
I mean?
That's a good point.
Like the best villain is debatable. I would say. By the way, there's an echo on your side.
Mine?
Yeah. Sometimes when I
Can
talk,
you,
it gets your mic.
oh, you could hear me. You could hear it.
Yeah, I could hear
It's like,
myself.
oh fuck, it's really loud. Oh my bad.
Yeah.
Bring it down a little bit. Can you
No,
hear me?
but
Hello, hello, hello,
yeah,
hello, hello.
yeah.
Okay, okay.
I'm
That should
not.
be
I don't
better.
hear the echo no more.
Yeah, sorry
But
about that. I was raising.
like, do Victor Von Doom. This is why I think the new Doomsday film is gonna suck, is because he's a bigger villain than Thanos.
Okay.
I think he's one of the greats in terms of Marvel. Galactus is one of the greats, and they downplayed them both in the MCU, which is insane.
Yeah.
Um,
Turn Galactus into a baby snatcher, dude.
yeah. The Goddess of Death is pretty insane in
Yeah.
Marvel.
My favorite villain would probably have to be Gore the God Butcher. In the
They
comics.
also ruined that,
Yeah, in the comics. Gore the
in the
God Butcher
comics.
is so good, dude.
And he's terrifying in the comics, man.
yeah, he's really good.
Truly terrifying.
There's also Mangog, right? Mangog was this character that they
Mm-hmm.
used in the Jane Foster Thor story, but he's this
Yeah,
character
yeah.
that only goes after Asgardians. And I thought he was
Yeah.
a pretty solid villain in the Jane Foster storyline. I thought they didn't do that bad. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it would have to be Gore the God Butcher during his reign in the comics. I thought he was so good, bro. Like Null is okay, but not. I think he's kind of overused and overdone.
Mm-hmm.
Who else, dude? Off the top
The
of my head,
Kingpin was awesome
yeah,
against
yeah, the
Daredevil and
Kingpin.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, the Kingpin, good.
But he's like a, you could say, lower villain,
Like I'm
I
trying to think off the
guess.
top of my head because I'm thinking like, Maria Hill was a piece of shit. She was a good villain, even though she was a hero, because she just
Yeah.
did everything Nick Fury couldn't because Nick Fury had heart. Red
Thuglight said Raj
Skull.
Al Ghul, by the way.
Red Skull was pretty good in some stories. Um, yeah, yeah.
Thuglight said Raj Al Ghul.
I mean, Raj Al Ghul's
Yeah.
pretty solid, but he's not like, I don't know. He's not like a bad villain though. Like
Yeah, he's more of like, he cares about his organizational stuff. He's not like actually going after.
Yeah, he kind of primarily sticks to himself until he's like, yeah, that place needs to be cleansed or whatever, and then
Yeah,
he goes out
yeah.
and just like fucking starts killing a bunch of people. So is
like
that good? I mean,
Slade and Deathstroke.
yeah,
Like,
if you're not
that's-
thinking that Thanos is like a huge villain because of the way he flipped out half the Earth, like if you're kind of like, I get it, then Ra's
Well,
al Ghul
Thanos
should be in the
Thanos is a
same thing.
garbage villain. Like, especially in the MCU. Like, he's a great villain in the comics because he just kills people to impress the goddess of death because he wants pussy.
Yeah,
That's why Thanos
he
does
wants
it.
puss. Because
He wants the puss. He'll kill like good on him. He
Who's
destroyed half the
MRR?
universe.
I want to know this. Who's MRR?
Tyrannosaurus Rick, you gotta
You gotta
spell it out.
explain that. Yeah, I'm thinking My Chemical Romance, and those aren't even
Oh,
the fucking
I think he's talking
abbreviations.
to somebody. Memorial Rifle Range. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't even know what that means. Is that a person?
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Whoa, that's a crazy name. Someone said Lex Luthor, right? Zippy, right?
Lex
Or
Luthor's a
Zip-
great.
Zip-
Lex Luthor
But
is a
he's so
great villain.
overused, bro.
He's overused but underutilized. That's the
But it's
problem.
so crazy because they're like, I like that this like because it's so crazy from what we used to get when we were kids with like the old like Super Friends show, and they used to do their
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Legion of Doom with the fucking Scooby Doo kind of like animations or whatever.
Yeah.
To this whole dude that's like, yo, this is like the smartest being like in the universe. He's like a level 9. He can
No,
talk to the source wall.
So apparently
like,
he's like one of the smartest humans. Like he's
in the
he's
galaxy.
considered intelligent in his galaxy, but he's not the smartest being.
Yeah.
And like his goal eventually, and they do this great in the animated series, where his goal is to obtain like extremely
Godhood.
powerful knowledge. Yeah, godhood knowledge, which
The chair, Morbius chair.
he trades with Darkseid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy to think that they've written Lex Luthor into this like abnormally crazy, smart, intelligent character, like
Yeah.
where he technically is Superman by definition.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not Superman by who the character Superman is by the way we see it, but he's technically Superman by definition as a
Yeah.
person who is a man who is beyond regular. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
And like
nobody gives two shits about him in the universe. I think he's a piece of shit.
and it's really hard to pinpoint like the biggest bad of all of DC because you got Brainiac too.
Well, yeah, but the biggest bad overall would probably have to be the Batman Who Laughs. That's like by far the it took Superboy Prime to kill him.
Yeah,
like
but
Superboy Prime had to fight him
the
out
actual
into
timeline.
Yeah, like that's nuts to think about because at the time they didn't even know how to write Superboy Prime into a story,
Well, they
and
made
they
him
had
like
to use him to
get
take this guy out.
butt
It's
raped.
ridiculous,
Yeah,
dude.
one story.
Which one? The fucking
The Tom King
the,
one.
the Green Lantern one?
No, they made Superboy get booty effed. Remember?
No. You're talking about the fucking no. I'm talking about Superboy Prime.
Oh,
That's
I'm
the
talking
one-
about
we're talking about
Jonathan
fuck
Kent Jr.
Jonathan Kent. Fuck that weird kid, bro. Like, and then did you see? And man, I told you guys. I told everybody the reason why they made him a bisexual character is because they did not know if it would work, and if it failed, they would just make him normal again. And what did they just do? They brought a fifth
him
dimensional
normal.
fake character. They made him rip a timeline in. They made
And now he's
Superboy
straight.
yeah, and well, they brought him back before that happened, and they
Yeah.
saved him, and now the kid is back. And the adult version is like this weird Batman-esque character called the Tomorrow Man or some stupid ass shit. Like they're fucking that character up in many different ways right now. Yeah, it's crazy. I see a lot of people talking about the Joker. The Joker is a great villain if written correctly. Like,
Oh yeah.
I think in the last several years they fucked him up a lot, like a lot.
Yeah.
But it's because of the popularity of the character that.
Well,
all of
I don't
these,
think
like,
it's the popularity. I think it's more. That's an element, but I think it's because they have no creativity.
Well, that's
Because
the thing.
all
Is, like,
these
they
all
grabbed
these
this
character was
character.
originally was at one point an original character, a brand new character, right? And they're not bringing brand new characters. They're trying
still.
to give a different spin on old characters. It's like go make your
Yeah.
own bullcrap, man.
Well, it's like I said. Like there's the Joker had such a rich history of being around as one of like the greatest villains of all time, and a
Yeah.
bunch of these like poser writer guys that think they're good are gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna make the Joker so edgy. Watch me, and they're like, oh, he's gonna kiss a dude or whatever, and it's like, bro, what are you doing, man? Like this guy
Yeah.
used to have like he used to scare the fuck out of people. Like
Yeah,
the way
dude.
that this character was written, like it used to scare the shit out of people. Now it's
Remember
like
the
now he's
animated
like,
series? They had to rewrite him because they couldn't have him showing killing like with a gun on screen. And so then he just would put people into a coma with a giant smile and make it laughing gas, which was a million times more terrifying than a villain shooting people. Like you remember
Oh
that?
yeah, I remember.
And then it became an iconic thing. Became super awesome.
I have to get in this conversation because a lot of people are talking about it. Sadly,
Yeah.
Heath Ledger's movie, best movie is a girly movie. 10 Things I Hate About You was fucking fantastic.
It's a great
And it
movie.
wasn't even that much of a girly movie. Like it was fucking good. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that movie?
Yeah, of course.
Dude,
I've
that
seen
is
that movie.
what was it? Hamlet? It was a Shakespearean movie, wasn't it? It was based on like Hamlet or something like that.
Yeah, it's one of Shakespeare's things, but
Yeah,
it was,
so no, Stan, it's not a girly movie. That's a fucking G-ass movie.
It's
if it's
more
a
of
girly
like
movie-
a coming of age story.
Yeah, that's fine
yeah.
to be a coming to age story, but it's not a girly movie. Like 100%, you have a fucking one of the greatest lines in that movie was, I mean, what's up? Does she have beer flavored nipples? I don't think that's a girly movie. Like that's a G-ass move, man. That is a fucking. I love 10 Things I Hate About You. I love that movie. It's so good.
Knight's Tale was freaking awesome too.
Yeah, Nice Out was great though.
But that was the first time I saw a dude kiss another dude on screen, and I looked at my
10 Things
dad,
I Hate
I'm
About
like-
You, or which one?
No,
Oh, Knight's Tale.
Because he's giving a message like she told him like give him a kiss for me, and he
And he
had to
kisses him,
deliver it, and then he's like yes, and I'm like Dad, what the freak was that? It's like oh they're delivering a message. I'm like I would never deliver it that way. Yeah, but they're not that smart.
Stan's like, you see, the French can joke. That's funny. Oh man, said I thought Chris was gonna say Brokeback Mountain, dude. We were talking about that
Dude,
shit
that's
on the
his
trip, man.
all-time favorite film.
Yeah, dude.
Chris talks about that as top
I
10.
have it in the lube disc or whatever. What is it? Like the steel box or
Steelbook,
whatever. Comes with
Steelbook
lube and
4K.
everything, dude. Comes with tissues and everything, dude. I did not.
Yeah.
I've never even seen that movie, so I don't even know what it's about. Like I know what
It's
it's
about
about,
it's about two dudes effing each other and they
but did
have
you watch
wives.
it?
No, I didn't watch it.
No, you see, like that's the thing.
No,
Like,
no,
can
no.
you imagine if
Actually,
that was?
no, no, no. My brother was like, dude, you gotta watch this movie because I was like into westerns when I was a teenager, and I'm like, all right, solid. And then like they just start macking out. I don't know. I was like, dude, what the freak
What
is
the
this?
fuck is this?
And then he's like, dude, you're gay now, dude.
I was
Suck
talking
it.
to the boys. We were going from
Yeah.
like I don't know where we were going in Albuquerque, and we were talking about all these fucking movies and shit. And then Brokeback Mountain came up, and we were like, "Can you imagine if it was like the biggest troll in history that like the movie was actually really good, but they just said like two dudes fucked in it, and no guys ever watched it?
Well, have you
Like,
seen,
and it just so happened to be like the raddest movie, dude.
have you seen so the Family Guy they had like a skit where like the horses like this is worse than the horses discovering Brokeback Mountain, where like the horse like the sun is up like they've
Where
been in
these
that
guys
tent a
at?
long time, and then like the horse like let me go check on him, puts his head, and he's like, oh run man,
Oh my
run,
God.
get the hell out of here,
That's
and
fucking
just
nasty,
take
dude.
off. Dude, my dad once like my brother and my dad always trolled me on like trying to be like, "Ha, you're gay, dude." Like I was reading like a bodybuilding magazine, and I was like all right, like this is how I want to look or whatever. And then my dad looks over, and I'm like, "What's up?" And he looks, he's like, "That's a bodybuilding magazine." I'm
He's
like,
like, "You're
"Yeah."
gay."
He's like, "You know that's porn for gays, right?"
That's so that's so
And then I just look at him like, "What's that, bro?"
yeah. What the hell, man? That's
I'm
funny.
chilling.
I like that. Stan says, in '95, me and my bro were into The Mask and Clockwork Orange. Man, dude, Clockwork Orange was bad as a kid. That was a nasty movie,
Dude,
dude.
the mask.
The Mask
is
was
the
great.
best. Yeah.
Ace Ventura back in the day was like, or what? Jim Carrey was the greatest.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. Dude, my wife can't stand Jim Carrey films, man. She can't.
Not anymore or now.
No, like never. She never
wow.
could. Oh, Camelot rated? Awesome. Shout out to Camelot. 133 or 331. Camelot. You know
What's
what a
up?
rate is?
Thank you, bro.
Dude, sick. You know what a rate is, Chris?
No. What is this? What is this? It's like,
It's like somebody else is live streaming,
Mhm.
and then they see that you're live streaming, and when they end their live streaming, they send their entire audience over.
oh, nice, dude.
So like,
Yeah.
yeah, the cum raid. Europe. Yeah, we talking
man.
about Hollywood and their cum.
Nice. That's so fucking nasty, dude.
We're talking about Brokeback Mountain, dude.
Yeah, I
I
know.
didn't
we're
bring it
kinda-
up. It's the chat's fault that wanted to talk about dudes banging.
I know, right? Yo, so what else? What else? So we got, of course, Supergirl came out and did horribly.
Dude did as well as Catwoman. Well, actually worse than Catwoman. They sold less tickets than Halle Berry Catwoman.
Yeah,
So that's
no
that's
joke.
freaking great. Ni hao ma. What's up, everybody? Welcome from Cam Raid. Awesome. It's great to see everybody here. Yeah. I don't think Jim Carrey's an acquired taste. I love Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I mean,
Jim
I don't
Carrey-
know how he is nowadays, but back in the day, he was such a G, man.
Well, there was like that whole thing, like
Huge
that
raid.
he apparently he did like a surgery. I am Gabe, and you, Mr. Hoffman. Yes. But yeah, like freaking Supergirl freaking sucks. We should never watch that. Nobody should watch that.
Didn't you just tell me to watch it just for like?
You should watch it just so you could realize the opportunity wasted and how much more they ruined the DCU. Like there's no room for the DCU to ever be anything under James Gunn.
I knew they were gonna ruin this.
And
They
David
don't even need to
Cornsweet,
try,
like
dude.
whatever you thought about David Cornsweet, if you like thought it was a great opportunity for him, that's over now.
Oh yeah. I'm look, watch, okay, because this is a good point. Now that you bring it up, what do you think happens from here on out?
I think James Gunn is gonna put out 3 different movies and then he's gonna get fired.
Yeah, that's a good
Or
point.
they somehow are gonna like convince him that he's not all that bad, and they're gonna be like, oh no, it's just the audience doesn't know. The audience doesn't know, so like whatever. Like you could stay on and make all this garbage movie that you want. Like it's superhero fatigue and all that. It's like no, James Gunn doesn't know anything about heroes. All he knows is about how to watch his wife get dicked down by John Cena, and that's it. That's all he does.
That's crazy.
That is freaking um, James Gunn's MO. Like, let me see how many guys I can watch bang my wife, and then make hero
Are
films
you?
that had no hero in it.
Wait, question. Did you watch Supergirl?
Yeah, I sell the high seas on that one.
Oh, you didn't watch it. You didn't watch it.
I did watch it. You know what
You
that
did?
means?
No.
Selling the
What?
high seas.
Oh yeah. No, I know. I
Who
know. I
said?
know.
Who sells the high seas, bro?
I
Who
get
sell-
you. Hardy har. Hardy har. Um, did you at least notice any of like the quips and stuff of what this guy got fired for from Marvel? Because he has a lot of like Easter eggs that correlate back to his text messages that he put in things about pedophilia and assaulting children and all this other stuff.
I
Right?
didn't catch any of that.
No.
By the way, David, it's a garbage superhero movie because she kills people. She's not a hero. She's selfish as crap. She has a dirty vag in that film, and she's selfish.
Ew.
It's because she's
Ew.
dirty. She doesn't take showers. She just like hangs out and like a girl can be messy and blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, this chick is insane. And then like, no problem, dream visuals. I don't know what I did, but she said thank you. Like, freaking the Supergirl film is atrocious.
I
They
heard him.
like not even Jason Momoa did that good of a job. It was like, okay,
He was just playing himself.
yeah, he just
Yeah,
plays
that's
himself
all he
every
does.
time. Like, yeah,
I'm kind of tired of that shit too, man.
like he didn't even try to change the voice. Like, dude, funny enough, it's almost like that one show Krypton. They
Okay.
had Lobo in it.
Yeah, yeah,
That guy played more of a Lobo than this guy, than Jason Momoa did.
yeah, yeah.
And
I
I,
can see
and
that.
I don't
I
say
saw
that
clip of it,
lightly.
I thought it
Like,
was really good.
I wasn't a big fan of the Krypton show, but like I was like, this is Lobo when I watched it. I
Yeah,
was
you
like,
could appreciate it,
yeah,
right?
yeah, I could appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's straight. I believe that. I
It's
mean, I
like-
heard the villain is like not even great. It's like just a normal dude.
By the way, EJXSB, what's PPP? Who's PPP? Because he said, why does PPP always mention you? I knew your name off memory. It's probably Camelot. He doesn't call me Relic. he calls me by my first name. He's like,
And
what's
then
up,
not only
Gabe?
that, like I think someone said it earlier where like cinema's dead, right?
Well, yeah, of course. Like, okay, well, here's the thing, right? Like, the movie theaters is a family experience.
Yeah.
It's always been a family experience. The only way to get the movie theater back,
Yeah, he is, David.
what?
He says
Jason Momoa
Jason
was in
Momoa is in Supergirl. Yeah. Are you talking about different? Nope. He's in it.
No, he's in Supergirl. No, so like, okay, the movies that have always profited the most were G-rated films, right? Because it's better to sell 5 tickets than one. Like, me and you, we're gonna go watch a Superman film, but if that Superman film is appropriate for kids, we're gonna take nieces and nephews, our sons and daughters, whatever, the whole family, right? Boom, we're gonna go watch Superman. So they sold 5 tickets to one person instead of 1 ticket to one person,
Nice.
right?
Nice folly.
But since they don't know how to cater to families, because they don't know what a family unit is no more. They don't know what purity is. They don't know what innocence is at all. And so, like, think about it this way: you don't have to be a parent to understand purity and innocence and make something good, right? But you see some of the best films, like the directors were already parents and
Okay.
involved in their kids' lives, like The Lord of the Rings. Peter Jackson had his kids in the film,
In the film, yeah.
in every single film.
Yeah.
They had him there. Like, he was trying to encapsulate his love of Tolkien's writing and bring this beautiful film to life, but also keeping this purity with always connecting it back to his kids. Right? Because that's how you understand like your desire to be a hero. Is like how kids see you. How like the most purest form of innocence in this world can see you.
Thank you.
That's what makes you want to be better. But Hollywood doesn't know anything about, and it's funny enough, when Hollywood was full of cocaine and hookers, they understood what a hero was better than they do now.
Yeah. No kidding.
Like,
No
if
kidding.
we could shove cocaine down all these actors and directors' throat, we're probably gonna get good movies again.
Camelot calls it right there. The hero's journey is important. We were just talking about that.
Exactly.
We were just talking about that.
It's like what we were talking about, the hero's journey, where they go through some stuff and they might not even win in the end, but they win because they have changed who they were, their arrogance or their misguided judgment of the world or the friends around them. Like, they went through something. They
It's a
weren't
template.
born perfect. They weren't like embedded and always chosen to be the best thing. And even when they were the chosen one, they still had to go through a hero's journey.
It's a
But now
template
now
that
everybody,
survived the times, dude. Like there's
because
been
it's
so many.
relatable. None of us are born perfect. Even if
Yeah.
you're born with a silver spoon, you're not born perfect. You still got to go through some stuff to understand the world, to understand your
But
goals
I
and
mean the
achieve those.
format
Yeah.
of the hero's journey has been
Yeah.
that format of writing stories about heroes has survived the test of times. Like it's 100% has been the format that many movies and everything has used. Like and these people now they believe that they're better than these systems that have been established in the writing community, and now they can't get shit right.
Yeah, like who was that one guy you went to a convention with, and he was a prolific writer, and you asked him about the degeneracy in writing in
Well, no,
Hollywood?
that was Jay Garrett, the guy that plays Jay Garrett in the old in the Flash TV show.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I told
Okay.
him, I go, do you think John Wesley Shipp, right?
Hmm.
That was the guy that plays the Flash. He was the original Flash in the '90s, and then he ended up being the Jay Garrett in the Flash TV show with Grant Gustin, right? The CW Flash. And I asked him, I go, hey man, you've been around the game for so long in the superhero story, like you literally, you were important to a lot of us back in the day by even starting the Flash show. Like you mean so much to a
Yeah.
lot of us, like, and you still represent the even playing Jay Garrett still plays the old school silver age of the Flash, I guess you could say, even in the newer
Mhm.
stuff. Which I don't get me wrong, I think Grant Gustin did very very well as the Flash. I thought for what it's worth, he did very good. I think the writing just kind of sucked as it kept going on because they just didn't know what to do with the character. They were just like, "Yo, this guy just runs. He's gonna keep running to the end of time. Like he's gonna
Yeah.
run every bad guy down." And it's like, "All right, bro, we get it." Like, and then he gets
Well,
a
it was very
lightsaber,
episodic, right? It was
lightning,
like,
and
yeah,
they
yeah.
had to like hype it up because you can only do so much of a dude that does running. But Jay Garrett played this character, and I asked him, I go, "Do you think our world, like the world we live in right now, like we've passed?" The golden age of comic books and now it's like the perversion is the only thing that people need to relate to because it's like the like you said the dissection and the tearing down of the superhero genre.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was like, you know what, like I've been here through all of this and I'll tell you like it's not dead, like it's not dead. But I told him, I go, but how do you see us going back to the bing bang pow superhero
Yeah, yeah.
stories now that there's like shove the hand through the stomach, punch the jaw off the face, and crush the skull with the head. And people want to see that.
Well, like if you think back in, by the way, Mitchell Fields, thank you for the 5. He says tier list: who is better for storytelling, Superman versus Batman versus Spider-Man? Go. What do you mean Go?
For storytelling, I mean, each one of them has their strengths.
Yeah.
I think for storytelling, I think Superman, since he's kind of like this fantasy character that can go throughout galaxies and you can kind of like see a bunch of stuff. I think for like the detective nature and the noir kind of story, of course, Batman.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then Spider-Man, like you said, kind of is always the coming of age story. Like each of them kind of plays
like,
in their strong factors, right?
like first of all, like and subscribe, everybody. Hit that
Yeah,
like
man. Thank
button.
you guys so much.
Thanks for being here. Well, like, okay, Spider-Man, the reason why we all connect is because everybody gets screwed. And Spider-Man is the ultimate guy that's like, he's always trying to do the right thing and he never can come out ahead. You know what I mean? But he understands his responsibility. And that's, it doesn't matter if you have kids, you don't have kids, you understand the responsibility of taking care of the loved ones around you and taking care of yourself. You know that you have to sacrifice some time to get a paycheck so that you can be a part of something bigger, so that you can move on with your life and grow. That's Spider-Man, you know? And Superman, the reason why like he's relatable, it's because he's always craving something that he isn't, you know? But he embodies what he isn't, which is a human, more than any of us. And that's why it's so beautiful, because he also takes all this power and he doesn't let it get to him. But
Monday,
he's also
baby.
not perfect. He could still be corrupted by this power, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I was gonna say, like, when we were talking about the whole innocence thing, like, even though Christopher Nolan is being a freaking moron, full blown retard with the Odyssey, when he did the Batman, like Batman Begins, his trilogy, even in the crappy third film, he still understood a level of innocence when it
Mm,
came to comic books. Like he didn't show a sex scene with Bruce and Talia al Ghul. It was very classy, where
yeah.
like it's just the next scene she comes in and they exchange a look, and then they're like laying down by the fireplace, you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and you understood that hey, these guys hooked up, but it wasn't for us to get boners in the theater. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah. They didn't have to do like in the comic book where you just show
Yeah, yeah,
Batman's cock for no reason in the
yeah,
shadows
yeah.
and
And
shit.
like for instance, like the Dark Knight, I would say I probably won't show my kids until they're much older.
Older, yeah, yeah. That makes
Yeah, yeah.
sense.
But Batman Begins, I could totally show my kids. It's more of like a horror movie for kids.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I
a good
mean?
idea.
But it's a great film. Like my kids love it.
I have to go back
Yeah,
to this because Dream Sigils
yeah,
says
yeah.
something that's very, very nice. Says, I think it's not about the art of the comic book, but the corruption of interpreting value as a monetary aspect over the integrity of the story blend of illustrations and words. I think that's very good. Like, it's a good way to put it, but like, in the aspect of it is like, once you feed people this desire and this mentality that like Superman can be covered in blood and he can
Yeah, yeah.
punch things and destroy it, like how do you go back to tell a more innocent story if that's not the rise of the bar like that they've risen it to, I guess you could say,
Well,
right?
oh, dude, you froze out a little bit. Well, like here's the thing with that. Like if you're using that example, right?
Yeah.
If you make Superman all bloody and stuff, I think it's more telling of like, oh, this guy can be vulnerable too.
Yeah, of course.
Like he doesn't have to be a pussy and cry like David Cornsweet did in telling Lex, like, Lex, you must love me because I'm a freaking human. You don't get it. I want you to love me. Blah 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 blah. All that bullcrap.
Mhm.
Um, but but like it's like showing your hero is vulnerable, and a lot of people can't take like if they see Superman and they see him get screwed up, like some people won't be able to take that. They won't be a fan of his, you know, in the DC world, right? In his
Yeah.
universe. They'll be like, "Oh man, Superman isn't like I need to go find somebody else who is even stronger than Superman to look up to." But that's not what it is. It's like it's remembering that even though he's Superman, super doesn't mean invincible,
Yeah, 100%.
you
Yeah,
know?
100%.
So it
But we're
but like we
talking
have to
about like
take the like for instance, we have to take the degeneracy out of it. It's not like not making Supergirl hot or Power Girl hot, like taking away cleavage and all that. That's not it. It's about like the lusting after, you know, taking away the hero's journey and like catering to everybody, and then making everything sexual and like
yeah,
vulgar.
like they can kind
You
of
know,
go
like
over the
yeah,
top, right? Like there is artistic ways to do that without needing to like go into the vulgarity, right?
yeah. Like
But
that's why I point out like I didn't like seeing. By the way, Dreams, just thank you for the two. That is great strength in showing vulnerability. Yeah, but in the correct way. You don't
yeah,
have to cry. You know, like I think the actor that played Alfred in Batman in Christopher Nolan's Batman, he said that like one of the most powerful acting a male can do is not cry all the way, but hold back tears because
hold
the
back
audience will
tears.
cry for him
Uh,
because it shows that strength of like they're being vulnerable, but they have to hold back because they need to be
mhm.
stronger. You know, and everybody understands that whether it's like you have to be stronger for a family member died, but some other family member is going through it way worse than you are, and you need to hold it back a little bit so you could help them out too, and then you have your time of mourning later, but somebody's gonna need to be strong, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And and showing like when I saw the Superman movie, I'm like they don't understand anything, and it was the same with the Masters of Universe. Like they were cussing, and it's not that I'm a prude. Like I think cussing is funny. I think it's good at the right time for the right character. But when David Cornsweet's Superman was saying like, "Oh, I'm super shiz" or whatever, like I hate that. It's like he wouldn't even repeat it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, that character wouldn't even repeat it from like growing up on a farm from Jonathan and Martha Kent and like the
Yeah.
way they
He
were
wouldn't say it out loud.
raised
He'd be like
religious. Yeah,
inappropriate to cuss or something. Like there's
yeah,
like a
yeah.
certain the
He'd be like
character holds
Captain
himself.
America. You know, like Captain America would be like, "Hey, language."
Yeah, that
You
was
know what I
such a
mean?
great like nod of the
Fantastic.
hat to the character as the way he carries himself. He's like this 1950s World War II guy in a time where like being proper and stuff was a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like
and
that was interesting, right?
Yeah, and like even though like Lanterns is supposed to be more gritty or whatever. By the way, Tyrannosaurus Rick, I'll be getting the new PC this weekend. I already got it, but I'm having some things fixed up on it. But yeah, I'll tell you about that, Crispy, later.
Yeah.
But it's like it's not about like these characters. It makes sense for them to say it. It's just that when a kid sees a hero for the first time, they need to be able to see them as a hero.
Yeah.
There's a certain language like oh, Jon Stewart's a military vet, and so he'd be cussing away. Like maybe he would, or maybe he's the guy that stands out from the other military veterans or the other military personnel. That's like he has some higher standard, like you see on Hacksaw Ridge.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where like you connected to him because you want to be just as good as him. Where you might not have agreed with his principles of not carrying a gun, but you understood it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Very true. Very
And
true.
so there's a certain language you need to prep the characters or write the characters in a certain way where the entire audience can feel that that's a hero.
Yeah.
And then the entire trailer, we don't feel like any of these guys are heroes. They have power that they're trying to do good, but they're all pieces of garbage.
Yeah,
Same
like
with
look at the way that they
Supergirl.
wrote the
Yeah.
Justice League characters in the Superman movie. Like every one of them is a fucking asshole.
Yeah, and they're all out for themselves. They don't care about nobody
Yeah,
else.
I don't want them
They
saving
want.
me,
They're
dude.
working for organizations. They're like, I guess I'll save the world because I'm part of this world, and then I don't have a world to come to. Like, oh, you're
Like
saving it for
I get the
yourself.
guy
you
I
know?
get the Guy Gardner character because the Guy Gardner character has always been like a piece of crap, right? He's just like this douchey dude. Like it's just what he is. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
but like Hot Girl and even like Mr. Terrific is kind of an asshole. Like what? Like
Oh, yeah.
Like what? Like what is the what does he say? Plucky attitude in the Avengers movie. Remember they make fun of Star-Lord. I'm not. Tony Stark is like, I'm not here for your plucky attitude, and he's like, I don't know what that means, and he's like, I'm half human, which means that's whatever part of me's dumb is 100% you, and I was like, all right, that was kind of funny, but plucky, like all of James Gunn's characters are written plucky.
They're garbage. They're all really like douchebags. But like, by the way, Mitchell Fields with the 2, thank you. He says PC specs give me a nerd brainer, nerd bone. I will make a video of when I get it, and I'll tell you about the specs and all that.
He's gonna try to Henry Cavill
like,
up, guys.
Like and subscribe, fool.
He's gonna try to Henry Cavill up.
Yeah.
He's gonna put his computer together with no shirt. No shirt.
Yeah, but remember, so there was an episode on the Justice League animated series where they are captured in this like kind of dimension thing where they see these old timey heroes. Like gee whiz, Batman. Yeah, the friends,
like the New Frontier.
Yeah, those guys. So like,
it's like the Bronze Age.
You don't have you don't have to make it like that campy, but Jon Stewart, that little group, or I mean Guy Gardner and his little group of what's it called, the Justice Gang.
Yeah.
When Lois comes to him, the reactions should be like, "Holy crap, Superman's in trouble. We gotta go help him."
Yeah, they're like, "Fuck that guy."
They're like, "Well, we work for a corporation and we can't cross the border." And
just a bunch of nonsense, bro.
Like, if you're a hero, you've been like, "Hey, look, we still have our obligations. We work for this corporation. We can't break the law, so we have to find a way that they don't see us, so they could be sneaky about it, which will also make sense to infiltrate the damn place, so the enemy doesn't see them either." It's like you couldn't have done that, and that would have spoken more to their character, made them the good guys.
Later, zombie. Good to see you, bro.
And Dream Sigil says it. When did Justice League become a team of mercenaries for hire in the Gunk series? Yeah, Gunk tries to rip off quips like Whedon, and both overuse quips until all characters have the same personality. Well, Josh Whedon, he might be a piece of garbage, but that's his formula, and he knows how to do it. Everybody's been trying to copy Josh Whedon, and I'll say this: James Gunn did great with Guardians of the Galaxy. He did. The first one's the best one. The 2 and 3 still did a good job, but it's not that great. But so I'll give him where credit is due. But yeah, Josh Whedon's the only one that could stick with the quirks of Josh Whedon.
No,
it
but
lasted
like
a little bit with the MCU, but then it got
but
old.
Joss Whedon had that formula since he was doing Angel and Buffy and all that other stuff. He didn't like shy away from it.
Yeah,
like he was still running all of those characters in that format, even in those shows. I used to watch Angel, and that one. Yeah, they were all corny and campy too towards the end of the series, but like he's always run his characters that way. Two characters that we care about fall in love, and then he kills one of them, or he like sacrifices one of them to turn him into a villain or something. Like you know what I mean?
But the story still captured you. It wasn't
Yeah,
like
yeah, 100%.
super
He
bad
did very
writing.
well
Yeah,
at what he did. Like
yeah.
even if
And
he was like this, I don't know. He had like a big ass like call out. Like he was like a huge Me Too movement guy or whatever the fuck. But like,
yeah.
I just yeah, like I don't know. It was weird. Like he got it. Like it was what he did. Like James Gunn, like for what it was, like it worked for Guardians. And Guardians, I tell people I liked 1, 2, and 3. Well, 2, not so much. I like the soundtrack. 3, I liked it. I like the fact that
I was talking
he
about
gave
Gun
us-
or Whedon, the soundtrack.
Gun, yeah, for Guardians.
Yeah, but he
Guardians.
keeps using on every play. Yeah, the Guardians soundtrack was awesome.
If it wasn't
but
for
he
the
keeps
soundtrack,
overusing
the
it,
movies fucking suck. Like
Well,
100%.
well,
If it
well,
wasn't
the
for
thing
him
is,
using-
part of this plot of the movie has, or not the plot, but part of the storytelling in the movie is the soundtrack.
but this chick is so obnoxious, dude.
Yeah.
Like imagine putting.
No, I'm
the
talking about James
soundtrack-
Gunn. I'm talking James Gunn.
Yeah,
Guardians
with
of the Galaxy.
Supergirl, right? You're talking Supergirl.
No, I'm talking Guardians of the Galaxy was great with his
Yeah,
soundtrack.
yeah, fantastic. Yeah, 1, 2, and
Yeah.
3 were cool. I think 2 was the weakest. 3 was
Yeah,
pretty
2 is
good.
definitely the weakest.
But
Well,
the only reason
three
why
I think was
3
the weakest. Just
But
because
the only
yeah.
reason why I think 3 was kind of like, damn, dude, was we didn't get someone killed. Like
well,
no one
it's also
died.
like they screwed up Adam Warlock.
Oh, but that dude, if Guardians 3
Dude, he's
makes
a
you mad
big
at that,
character, man.
fucking Infinity War, fuck. Adam
Oh no,
Warlock
I was
way
also pissed
harder.
at Infinity War, man.
Yeah, that
as a comic
that
book fan, I
ruined-
was pissed.
The
Yeah.
MCU ruined Adam Warlock, not just
Yeah,
James Gunn.
they did, yeah. But
Yeah, James-
Tyrannosaurus Rick came in with a 10. He's very tired.
Yes.
He said good night and
Thank
good
you
night,
so
brother.
much, Ty.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you,
for
Rick.
being here. Yeah.
So cool. Thank you for jumping in with us, man. Hope to see you again. But yeah, Guardians 3 wasn't bad, except that I like that he gave everybody the vibe of like someone's gonna die. Is it Rocket? Oh, is it Peter? Like no one dies, and I was kind of like, God
Yeah,
damn, like, you
everybody-
pulled it off. Like you pulled it off without killing anybody, and it was all right. The villain, I thought, I forgot his name is Ichi something Atabe, or I forgot his name. He's playing the what's that guy? The one with the fucking purple outfit, the one that changes people, is the Higher Evolutionary. I thought he did pretty good. The Higher Evolutionary villain guy, I thought he did badass in that film. He was funny.
Oh yeah, he did. Okay,
witty.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He was really cool. I really enjoyed. 3 was not bad. It wasn't bad. Yeah, it sucked to have Adam Warlock this late in the game and fuck up and not be used for Infinity War the right way, but it was cool. It was cool. At least it sets up for the
Yeah.
Guardians where him and that little girl are a part of it, right? I forgot her name already because it's not even important. But yeah, like he ends up taking the same format. I mean, the villain looks like fucking Taserface. Like the one in Supergirl.
Yeah,
It's the same
no,
dude.
he was a nothing character. He did nothing, dude. Watch it, and you're like, why? Why did they even use him? Why is he in this? It's just to move the plot along, dude.
But like that's such a corny villain. And you know what sucks is that I get it. I get why the idea would be like, hey, we should install Supergirl. Because the idea is to set up for the big bad, the Infinity, the Crisis, or whatever they're gonna go with, right?
Yeah.
The picture of Superman holding the dead Supergirl. Like they have to have this chick set up. They have to. That's literally the purpose.
Yeah.
But like that's not the way the MCU did it. The MCU they kind of
Well, the
like
MCU did it right, but then again, remember, like, and here's where I guess I could give a caveat. And by the way, Mitch Fields sends a 2, got a
Thank
minute
you, bro.
40 walking home. Thank you, man.
Oh, dude,
The-
the future boy right on the button with that shit.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
fucking
but- well-
flying was redonkulous.
Yeah.
It was so stupid, dude.
Well, look.
Oh,
So, yeah, a part of James Gunn's failure is a little bit to do with Zack Snyder, but not. It's like 0.1%.
yeah, you can only blame so
And-
much on a guy for
And
someone else's.
what I mean by that is like Zack Snyder, and it's the studio too. They try to play catch up with Marvel when they didn't need to,
Yeah.
and then James Gunn tried to be like, "Well, let's play catch up too," but and not again. Remember, James Gunn has yet to put out a DC film that is its own freaking film. Just based off the character. All of them have a bunch of heroes that are in it.
Yeah.
It's not
You can't
its
really
own
ruin a lot
standalone
of
film.
shit that way, right?
He's never made a standalone film in the DC universe. In the DCU.
Yeah.
And the next
James
film
Gunn?
is
Are we talking James Gunn or Zack
James
Snyder?
Gunn. James Gunn.
Yeah. Good point. But it's
You
like
know,
it's
like-
already in there. Like you have to establish. I mean, that's why he did that fucking what is it? The crawling intro with hey, just so that you guys know, this movie's already like it's already in a world that already has established heroes and they're always around.
Yeah.
So this already gives us a get out of jail free card to just introduce heroes every corner, right?
Mhm.
So that's kind of why he did that crawling. What's up, Vince? Good to see you, bro. The fucking Edwards, like gotcha, bro, and he's not even wrong. Like I think the Flash made more money already. Dang,
Dude,
that's
no,
so sad.
dude, Supergirl made less than Catwoman. Sold less tickets than Catwoman. Halle Berry, Catwoman, 2004.
This is crazy, bro. But you know what I'm talking about? They did that crawling font where they were like, heroes have been established for 300 years.
Yeah, and they did nothing with it. There's only like one or two pieces of information that's important for the film. All the rest is nothing.
Yeah, no kidding.
At
Because
least
it's
Star
like-
Wars when it had the crawl.
Yeah, at least it introduces
It gave you
to
so
what
much
might have missed,
information. Yeah. No, it establishes where we are in the story.
But that's the thing. All of that shit, the audience could have figured out in a couple of scenes.
Well, they show it multiple times
Yeah.
where we didn't need the damn crawl.
We didn't need the crawl. We could have used that to introduce us.
It's
to the
like
idea of,
Superman lost his first fight. Yeah, we could see that. He's laying down like a pussy in the snow. What are you talking about?
yeah.
Why am I reading subtitles?
Because I
or a
was so
crawl?
confused at that shit too.
Yeah.
Like when he just like he lands and he's got his ass kicked, and I was like, wait, did I miss a part of the movie? Like, why how is this guy beat up already? Like, what happened? And it doesn't even give you like you would have thought there would have been a callback to like, you know how you go back and you see the fucking robot guy. I forgot the fist of Shazam or I don't know what the guy's name was. The bad guy. Remember he was the big guy.
Ultraman.
No, well the Ultraman when he's in the costume for the other country.
Yeah. I
The
don't care
Knuckles
to
of
remember.
Kazar. I don't know what they call him. They call him something stupid, right? Like you would have had Superman land and see him beat up, and then take a deep breath, and then cut to that guy being like, "Where's your hero now?" Like I
No,
fucked
like
him up,
why didn't we get like a very beginning action scene of them fighting? He's already bloodied up.
Yeah,
and
like
he
they
realizes
didn't
he
even-
needs to leave. Like
There was
where-
literally like 12 minutes of us waiting for Crypto to come and grab this dude for no fucking reason other than the fact that he's bleeding in the mouth just laying there. I was like, I literally had thought,
Sorry, Future
Like
Boy
that
simping
thing-
in the chat.
what happened?
He's like Halle Berry only. He said Halle Berry Catwoman didn't need a plot. Greatest movie ever.
Yeah, she did capoeira, man. She's cool. She played Tekken Tag for 6
He's
minutes.
just sipping in the chat. But anyways, keep going.
But like, I remember watching the movie and being like, wait a minute, are they gonna do this shit where I have to buy a comic book to know what's going on? Like,
Yeah.
or like I literally thought that there was something I had missed, only to find out that there's exposition 12 minutes after. Like knowing what's going on. I was like, bro, you could have cut back at
Dude.
any time and just
Yeah.
been like, haha, got Superman, fuck y'all, I'll see you later. And then cut back to Superman being dragged by the dog and all this other bullshit. You didn't have to leave me for 12 minutes guessing, like, hey, what the fuck? What's going on? I'm starting the movie confused. And I got exposition in words that's telling me what I need to know. And then I go right into the actual fucking acting and I'm confused. I as an audience member, you're kind of like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you're sitting there for 12 minutes, confused off the top of your mind. Like, man, that is a shitty entrance for a movie, bro. That is a shitty entrance for a movie. That was bad. I recommend it to everybody. It's on Amazon for free, dude. Just laugh at it and throw popcorn at it as you would in the theater.
Dude, you're dumb if you watch that in theaters.
I think I did I? I don't even
Did
know.
you
No,
watch
I saw it
Superman
on
in theaters,
Pirata.
man?
No, I saw it on Pirata. I saw it on Pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say
Oh
it.
man.
Fuck you, James Gunn. Fucking asshole. I fucking pirate your movies. You gotta spend money on your shit. Get good, bitch. This is a skill issue.
And by the way, everybody subscribe to the Average Boys podcast on YouTube,
Hey,
on
thank you guys,
Facebook.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
we're just running it. We usually do a show on Sunday, guys, but yesterday I had an event that I had to go help out with, and I got my little logo up here. I'll put it up here. Um, yay. Yeah, we usually run a show on Sundays with the boys. We'll have Derpy's another one of our homies, and Brian D. He was in the comments earlier, my man. Like, we're all from different parts of the states. We met humbly through our love of the cinema and comics and everything like that. So we appreciate everybody out there that's in here. And yeah, man, thank you guys for coming from Camelot's. Yo, Camelot jumped in too, man. He had some knowledge, man.
yeah.
Yeah. That was dope.
Camelot's a nerd. He's if you don't know about him, he currently when he wants to, he drives for NASCAR.
Nice.
Yeah, he gets some sponsorships and then he gets on the track. So race car driver. He was 11 years a manager for GameStop when they
And
were
then
doing
just
a
fucking
bunch of
got into
shenanigans.
NASCAR.
It's
Like,
a wild
fuck
story,
that,
bro.
Fuck that movie that they made about that one dude. They need to make a movie about Camelot, man.
It's like from GameStop to NASCAR.
To NASCAR, yeah. That's so dope.
Yeah. But like he's a solid brother. Like
Yes, I have
it-
Thug
it-
Light. I'm an anime dude
Yeah.
myself, bro. Solo leveling is G, dude.
Yeah, but he's a big old nerd. Cares about movies, cares about the Hollywood bull crap. You know, speaks on it. Great channel, Camelot 331. If anybody here doesn't know, Camelot 331, solid. He's one of the very right after Echo Based Network. He was another guy that reached out and invited me on his show to talk
Nice.
about the whole Lego bull
The
crap.
figs and shit.
Yeah.
Hope that guy gets dick punched, bro. Hope that guy that fucked over all those dudes gets dick punched.
I don't think I've ever told you this story. I'll tell it to you one time. It's gonna take like an hour, but
Damn.
yeah. And
Can I just get the cliff notes of how this guy's a fucking cunt, dude?
dude, we used to play Halo and stuff together, man.
With that guy?
Yeah.
Damn, sounds like he just was
Stabbed
a
me
fucking-
right in the dick in the back, bro. Like
Oh man, gotta
dick
get
out and
him.
everything. Yeah.
Gotta get
But
him, bro.
everybody in the chat and to Chris, I will no longer be lagging. Hopefully by the end of this week.
Nice.
I got a PC. It's coming in. It's gonna be all prep. It's gonna be
Damn,
nice.
son.
Yeah, because I'm on Wi-Fi in the garage on a MacBook. Probably like the worst computer scenario possible.
Yo, I like Future Boys like Deadpool Wolverine. Terrible plot. Best movie ever.
Dude,
That was like
it's
the new
such
Ernest
a
Goes
garbage
to Camp movie, dude. It's just fucking ridiculousness. It's crazy.
Dude, Deadpool
Thug
Wolverine, that was
says
such a
W
letdown
at-
for me.
W at Crispy. I don't know what that means, bro. What does that mean? Oh, win at Crispy. Yeah, dude. Like solo leveling is such. Are you familiar with some of the anime that's out? Relic, do you watch?
I am. I've been busy, and again, I need to watch anime when the kids are asleep because I don't know what kind of bull crap is gonna come on screen.
I recommend My Hero Academia, and you can watch it with the kids.
Can I?
That is 1,000,000%. It is the greatest comic book story. No, don't watch Gantz. Don't listen to Amavile. He's
You
Don't ever
freaking
watch that.
psychopath,
yeah, that was
Anvil.
bad. Don't watch this
Yeah.
season. Good Amavile. He's like, don't watch it with the kids. But My Hero Academia is the greatest comic book story ever told in the last decade.
Yeah.
Told in the last decade. Like, if you All Might has to be the best reincarnation of Superman and Captain America put together in one, and he's such a great hero, and all the characters are written so well. There's the hero's journey for the main character that's so good, and the last season is fire, bro. Fire. And the other one, I don't know if anybody's gonna agree with me. The other one that I would recommend for you and your son, well, I mean, or your kids, maybe you might want to
We
watch.
watched Dragon Ball Z Kai, like where they cut out the porn stuff.
And how was it?
It's good. There's a few times where Master Roshi's grabbing titties,
Yeah,
but
of course.
yeah.
But like,
But it's
okay,
still
so
good.
the reason why I ask is they have like, the Mr. Satan story, which is he's not bad, but the name, right? But then
Yeah.
they have like when he goes to like, I guess their
Well,
version
they
of,
kind
like,
of
heaven.
pronounce it a little different, like Satan.
Yeah, Satan, right? But the
yeah.
other thing is like when they go to like heaven or hell, like they have the king that's in hell. That's like, I guess their version of the devil that kind of tells souls where to go, right?
Well,
So
no, the king isn't like telling this. Like he's not like the version of the devil. He's kind of like the mediary.
yeah,
Like
yeah, but you know
he's
what I
just like
mean.
a
There's like
secretary.
a
Yeah.
but there's this
Yeah.
show. It's called The Ranking of Kings. This is Boji, bro. If you look like if you kind of like aim down here, like
Ooh.
this kid, this story is it's beautiful, man. It's very well written. The art is amazing, dude. The character's nonverbal. He's the son of an ogre, but like there is like a Machiavellian kind of like a Mephisto character
Yeah.
that they have to do deals with. I kind of feel like it's supposed to be like the devil, but like even that character is not the devil, and it's like a misunderstood because people abuse him. So that character
watch,
grew up. He
like-
just has.
Like we watch Doraemon.
I don't
Do you
know
know
that. Blood
Doraemon?
Moon. I've never
You
heard
could
that.
see there's two newer-ish movies on Netflix. Such a sweet story, very innocent. He gets like
Doraemon.
this, yeah,
The one
yeah.
with the
He
cat?
gets the blue,
Yeah, the
bluish,
blue
like,
cat, right?
big guy, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
I see you, I
such
see
a,
you.
and we watch it in Korean, man. It's such a sweet story.
Yeah, it's like a sweet story.
Yeah, very, very nice.
Chris, what was the name of the one you were talking about? It's called Ranking of Kings. Ranking
Yeah.
of Kings. This character's name is Boji, but the story's called Ranking of Kings. Dude, Folly, do not, bro. He says Graveyard of the Fireflies. Do
Dude,
not.
what's wrong with you?
Have you seen that anime? Do you know what he's talking about?
I've heard about it. People tell me about it all the
that's like-
time.
Oh, it's heartbreaking, bro. You cannot watch it with the kids.
Well, I'll tell you what. Like I forgot how deep the first Pokemon.
Oh, the
movie
story,
ever-
yeah, dude. When fucking
Like-
all the Pokemon are crying over Ash's dead body.
No. Well,
Oh.
that's the first one.
That's the first movie. Like he gets
Yeah.
killed, and then all the characters are all, like they're dying over this. They're crying over, it, and then he brings it back to life with the power of friendship and anime powers or whatever. They bring him back to life. But like,
Because I left like halfway because I had to do something about. I was watching it with my kids, so I'm not sure if it's the same movie. Maybe it is. I don't know.
if it's the one with Mewtwo, yeah.
Yeah, the Mewtwo one. Yeah. So well, okay, then it is like how deep like Mewtwo is like. What's my life's purpose?
Yeah, 100%.
And it's like that's like the first line of the movie. I'm like, what?
You're like, what
Like-
is this a cartoon for kids? What the heck? Look,
Yeah,
I need to
and
show
then-
you this trailer, dude. This is the
All right.
Boji one. He's such a cute character. It's not like he's saving the world, but he's trying to save his kingdom, right? Not really like, not really saving the world, but it's because everyone doesn't believe in him because he's a runt.
Yeah.
But even with him being so like small in stature, he still carries like a lot of gravitas. It's such a beautiful
Yeah.
like lesson story. It's great. A lot of story about acceptance and trying to be understanding and all. It's gorgeous, bro. I fell in love with that story like instantly. My Hero Academia, for sure. My Hero with the kids, for
Dude,
sure.
I gotta watch it with the kids because
Yeah, you would. I guarantee you're gonna be
Yeah.
like, bro, All Might. He's a G, man.
dude, do you remember? Did I tell you the story about the Prince of Egypt watching it with my wife?
No.
So, so we're watching Moses, the Prince of Egypt, right?
Great
DreamWorks
film.
movie, phenomenal movie. And she was like, "Do you think this is appropriate for the kids?" Because he just like discovered the plot from his father and whatnot, which is not only biblically accurate or even historically accurate, but for a kids movie they need to follow a storyline. But anyways, and the slaves are getting beat up, right? And we're all hearing the cries of the old man, like getting whipped, just as Moses. And then my wife turns to me, "You think this movie's appropriate for kids?" I'm like, "Of course it is." I watched it immediately. The scene was like the whip on the guy's back. Oh, ah! And dude, I just look at my wife like,
We're
it's
all
like
right.
that. We're
Yeah,
all
you're
right.
like, we're all right.
We're gonna be.
We're gonna
that
be
was gonna-
fine.
We're gonna be.
We're
all right.
gonna be fine. Did you guys watch it or did you guys cancel it?
No. We watched it. Like I have it on freaking 4K.
Nice, good.
Yeah, we're not freaking weirdos, man. Like it's just my wife is like she didn't grow up with any films.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I get
Watched
that. I get
nothing, right? She was from South Korea. Like She went to school from 7 a.m. till 10 at night, Monday through
Very strict
Saturday.
life.
Yeah, it's crappy life, right?
Yeah, yeah, very strict.
Like she's watched more movies than she's been with me than her entire life put together. Like probably when we were dating, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So, like when it comes to kids, like she really wants to preserve their innocence, which is beautiful. So she
Yeah.
doesn't know. So sometimes she's like, I'm not sure. Like for instance, she's not okay with my kids next door because they teach like a lot of like to be rebellious against adults and whatnot, which I don't
I
take
get
from
you. I
that. But
get
I'm
you.
like, but we have a rule like it doesn't matter if one of us if it's not that bad. If one of us is uncomfortable, we just don't do it. We just don't watch it.
Yeah,
Whatever.
you just don't put it on.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's just simple. It's like there's other things to watch. Why are we gonna fight about this one? You know,
Nacho, how do I meet my future Korean wife?
dude.
DIY, DIY. The next video for the
They're pretty cheap to ship out, actually. And the exchange rate is pretty good. No,
I like that fucking
hey, technically her sister is not married yet, so
single. She's single.
I have no idea. My friend, it could help if you learn Mandarin or Korean. Like I learned Mandarin. My friend from Hong Kong came down to visit me and then introduced me to my wife. She cooked hella well, so I'm like, damn, gotta invest in this.
I like that future boy was like, yo, Crispy just went full way. Full
Yeah.
way. He went full way. He's like, just kidding. Nah, put away, cabrones. Dale, güey. So funny. Puro valle, baby. Puro 956 aquí, baby. So, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
Wait, what kind of other animes do you like then? I gotta know. I don't know this stuff about you yet.
Damn. I haven't watched it in a while. Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Okay. So you watch Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
So that's not too far fetched as to like in the sense of like, because I always assume like you're a good Christian man. I know this. Like you're a good religious dude.
I've watched
like,
some degenerate stuff in the past.
Okay.
Like I was also a teenager.
No. But I'm just saying because I know like I have a couple of my friends that they're like we don't listen to any kind of bad music or rap or anything on the radio because of things, or like we don't watch certain movies. And I'm like I'm a Christian guy myself. Like I'm pretty devout, but like I really don't let media affect me in any
Yeah,
nature.
I don't. I think.
I don't let it rule me. I
It's
don't
like
let it do things like that.
you gotta take a personal stance on that because like yeah, if it affects you, then I'd recommend you don't watch. Even though if it doesn't affect me, like it doesn't affect me, but I know something might affect my kids, so I won't introduce it to them.
Yeah, because they're still in the plastic stages of life.
Yeah, like
They can
and that's a whole other thing. But like I could watch something that's completely bullcrap and it's not gonna affect me.
Nacho's really in there, bro. He's like, yo, is the sister hot? I could totally pirate Rosetta Stone. That's so fun. That's funny, bro.
She a lot of people say that she looks very K-pop like. So if you're
Don't
into
even start,
K-pop looking
bro.
shit,
Don't even start, dude. Don't even start, really.
you degenerate bastard.
You guys are gonna get these all riled up, dude. They're gonna be like, "Yo, I love Blackpink and shit." They're gonna be all like about it, dude. That's so funny, dude.
But
Yeah,
no,
Foley, man. A while back, I'm a mixed martial arts guy, kickboxer. I do
Yeah.
all this shit like fighting and stuff. But like a long time ago, I read this book. It was called The Way of the Christian Samurai, and it's only like 95 pages. It's not that long, and it totally like rotated my mind in the way I follow my faith. Of course, like
Dude.
you hear that I cuss and I do stuff like that, but like
you should read a book. It's one of my favorite books. I read in
I should read
Portuguese.
a book in general. Yeah.
Yeah, it's O Monge que Vendeu Sua Ferrari. It's the monk who sold his Ferrari, and it's
The
a true
monk
story.
who sold his Ferrari.
Yeah,
Wow, that's wild.
Like, and it teaches you how to learn things quicker, as well. Because
But it's a guy who kind of like humbled himself, he got rid of all the
so
materialistics
he
and
was like
became a monk.
I think he was like a lawyer of sorts, and he like threw his life away over money, right? Like his wife left him, kids didn't want anything to do with him because all he cared about was money.
Money.
And then he had like I think it was a really bad stroke. Okay, while he was driving his Ferrari or something like that, and he had this this moment of reflection of your near death experience, and he will started asking. It wasn't like I'm gonna change my life. It was like I want to know what life has to offer. I want to know what is the purpose of all this, right? So he was overweight, all that stuff. He sold all his possessions and went searching for like the meaning of life. And he
Nice.
went to this monastery in the Himalayas, and he like started learning their way. So he like practiced their way. Like, let me see if I can immerse myself in this, because he wanted to be just better. And like one of the first lessons, like you have to pick a goal, whether it's planting a flower at 5 a.m. or whatever it is, or exercising in the morning. And then if you don't complete it, there's a punishment, and you have to get the details right. So like if you wake up at 4:58 and then you plant at 4:59, there's a punishment. No, you have to plant at 5 a.m. There's no skirting around the details. And then one of the punishments was like you have to take yourself to one of the cold springs or like an icy lake in the Himalayan mountains, and then keep your hands and neck out and dip yourself until you go numb.
Okay.
Because
Cold bath.
yeah, pain, physical pain allows your body to remember and complete your task to perfection. So like he would do that, and then like his body would automatically wake up at the right time to plant the right flower at the right time. And so
At the
like
right time.
it's like these things that exercise his brain to be like, no, you have to, there's going to be major consequences for not completing your goal or a task or whatever it is. Like your commitment, your word means something very deep, and that means you have to have a deep punishment, and because that's how life is. If you
I
don't
like
complete
it.
something deep, like, and so then he like did that and turned his life around. Wanted to be a better father, better husband, better whatever. He never became a husband again, I think, but he was a better father to his kids. He was just better for society as a whole. You know, he used the
Nice,
money
dude.
to like do a bunch of good stuff. It's a great book. If highly recommend to anybody out there. The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, great book. And again, sorry for the lag, guys. I know on my side I'm lagging like hella hard.
Yeah, yeah. No, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good. Well, I don't know what else we need to talk about. What else do we got to cover? Is there anything else that we got to? There's
I
the
think we could
Odyssey. I
cover
think
a
it was
lot,
based on
but
that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But I think that's a
Talked about.
good part to end it. You know?
Yeah, man. It's
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
kind of late. I don't want to keep everybody up to it, but I do
yeah.
appreciate everybody who jumped in with us. I know that the Odyssey comes out next week, and
Who gives
I
a
have,
damn? You mean the
bro.
Hoodacy? The Hoodacy.
There is a part of me that wants to go see it just to see how bad it might be.
Well, that's
But
the
of
thing. The
course, like,
storytelling might be good, but it's just all this stuff that's in the way.
yeah, yeah, and that's the thing is like I want to see it because of the factor that I know Christopher Nolan has skill. Like that's not something that I'm denying.
Yeah.
But like from what I've heard, everybody that's but then again, it's like if you get the opportunity by Christopher Nolan to go see one of his films early, I'm gonna say it's the fucking coolest movie on the planet because the guy's, yeah,
It's
like you know what I
Christopher
mean? Like
Nolan, yeah.
yeah, he's inviting you to come see this personally, or the studio is, and
But
you get
yeah,
the
but
opportunity to meet some fucking
he
people or
sold out,
whatever.
man. Like he was the poster boy that actually had a way. Like if he said something, Hollywood was not gonna do it unless
Yeah,
he said it. Like
unless he did
so
it their way.
like he's showing his, I guess, politics, I guess, and his way of thinking, because he didn't need to do this at all. He was like the
Yeah,
king of Hollywood right now, the
yeah,
king
yeah.
of the directors of Hollywood. So if you say like, oh, Hollywood forced him to do this so he could get an Oscar, no, he wanted to do this.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
at the same time, Hollywood to be an act in the Oscars for running, you do have to like
Yeah, but who
follow
gives
their
a damn? How about have
rules.
some integrity? I don't care. I don't care. Like, dude, have integrity.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what's the point? What's the point of getting a trophy if you have to sell out your principles and your morals?
But it's the
So,
same thing as like Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez. Like you look at them and you don't look at them as like Christopher Nolan size directors or Steven
exactly. So
Spielberg.
Christopher Nolan didn't have to do all this. Christopher Nolan was a piece of garbage for doing this crap.
Yeah, no, I'm not defending it or anything like that. Like I'm not saying
Oh,
like
I got
he
you. I got
has
you.
to do something. I'm just saying like I get why Christopher Nolan is like, damn, like I have to or whatever. And it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
but you didn't. But
No,
you really
and that's the
didn't.
thing. He's already gotten so many Oscars. He has like
Yeah.
5. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't need another freaking trophy. It's the same
Yeah.
trophy. It's not like it's the World Cup
Yeah,
of
no, no,
freaking
no. Like,
Oscars. You know, like
there's a bunch of reasons as to why he did it, and there's a bunch of reasons as to why he didn't have
and
to.
all of them suck.
Yeah, all of them are dumb.
None of
Like
them are good.
there is a part of me that wants to go to see. Like I can get where there is a push right now for us to change or for people to change media into like this new age of storytelling with like all the inclusivity and character swapping. And I understand like all of these stories have already been they've been pre-done. Like they've already, like the Odyssey's been done a million times. There is books, stories, graphic novels. There's a million ways to interpret it. But this
Yeah.
is his version in the generation we are of how storytelling is, right?
Yeah, no, but
I
that's
get
bullcrap.
those
It's not even
things.
like we're not even in that age. Okay, it's their projection of like
Of
what they
trying to get to
want.
that age.
No, of what? No, it's not even an age. It's what they want things to be.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, but
like you could
that's
be.
every era in Hollywood. That's every era in Hollywood. Every era has to follow a format that's with the times or whatever. That's
I
just
don't
what it
think so.
is.
I think no, because if you look at like not even too long ago with Tropic Thunder, that wasn't like the comedy they had there wasn't a comedic accepted era.
Cultural
You
manipulation.
know, like that's still a movie that people are still not gonna do. Then they didn't do them before.
But
They're
they
not
did do
doing
it.
them now, but they did do it because somebody
Yeah.
wanted to put out something funny. You know, and that's
Well, I
it.
was gonna say, but
You
they
know,
did do it because they took a chance, right? And that
yeah,
chance worked out because of all the people that were involved and how society expected these actors to be. Like everyone played their role independently and greatly that it worked,
yeah,
right?
it
But it
worked,
was
and but like anything would work if it's done out of love and with the intention of entertaining. It's not gonna work by pushing a
a
message.
message. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and
But
that's
no,
your sole purpose
but
for making
the
something.
idea is eventually we're going to get to a position where right now there's a push that they're pushing all of these
Yeah.
things and pushing and pushing and pushing, and eventually they don't got to push anymore because it's just the way that those films are
Well,
now.
that's
Like
if we stop
it's like you
talking.
said,
Like,
cultural manipulation is kind of like the idea
yeah,
of it, right? But like
yeah,
that's the forefront as to where Hollywood is. So everyone would kind of like fall in place and follow because that's where its path is going, even though it's forced, right? It's like
well,
you
like
said,
the
like
thing is
cultural manipulation.
that I agree that's their intention. I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah,
First of all, the internet is bigger than Hollywood, right?
yeah,
So people speak out. So people need to keep speaking out. Whatever, it doesn't even matter if we agree or not. Whatever egregious things you have against Hollywood organizations, whatever, you should speak out and be okay with that. That's fine.
yeah.
Like
Of
everybody
course,
needs their opinion, right?
yeah, you got to speak out on
But
those.
also like with it being forced this way and without good intention, and we're gonna speak with our wallets because we're not idiots. We're not stupid. We're not gonna go watch your movie
Mhm.
because like this is the way things are now. No, because we don't want things this way. Therefore, we're going to require a change back to normalcy.
Yep.
That's why we don't like we don't like the Superman movie. We don't like the Supergirl movie. We're most likely not gonna like the Odyssey for all their changes, even if it is a good film.
Yeah, like I kind of like I
Because
wonder.
it's something that's like a cloud hanging over something that might have been good if they didn't freaking crap on it and just be like, I know what's best for you and you have to buy my freaking ticket because like freaking
Follies, like I drink out of a jug like that all the time, my dude.
yeah.
Like
But yeah.
you know what I mean? Like okay, so I was watching some people that had gone to go see the early showing of Odyssey. And man, dude, was I fucking brokenhearted. One of the guys, like, I've been watching do Treyarch zombie content for years. I'm a huge fan of
Mhm.
that story and the lore behind the Treyarch Black Ops zombies. And to see him go out and be like, oh, I just got out of the Christopher Nolan thing. Greatest movie in the century. Like, and they said something like the last 20 minutes is so
The
eye catching
Century.
among. Yeah, I was like, man, dude, like,
You tell me better than Lord of the Rings.
yeah, I was gonna
You
say,
tell
I
me
was like,
better
bro,
than
like,
Shawshank Redemption.
I
You're
mean,
telling me
even right now in the comment section, people are talking about Interstellar, and I thought Interstellar was a great movie.
I thought it was an alright movie. I didn't
Yeah,
think it was great.
I thought it was great. I can watch that movie over and over again. Even the
Oh
silliness
yeah,
of like,
I could enjoy it for sure every
yeah, even
time.
like the silliness of it being like time traveling because of like the planets. Like even the one like, there's a bunch of silliness to it.
Read Dream Sigil's comment right there.
Yeah, what do you say?
Um,
Nolan's Interstellar was practically copied Contact, but then added a bunch of boring shit. Contact. I always thought that they were gonna slap the shit out of the alien that runs out. That's the girl.
I agree with Dream
Like just
Sigils.
hit the
Like
alien.
here's where I agree with Dream Sigils. It might like I think it's an all right movie. I think probably objectively writing it is bad movie, but I personally can enjoy it. I like the music.
Yeah,
Love
like the
freaking Matthew McConaughey.
visuals. Yeah,
Yeah.
Matt Damon is such a piece of shit in that movie. I thought it was funny. Um,
Is he
but
even in that
did
movie?
you
I
watch
can't
Hail
remember
Mary?
him in that movie.
He was the fucking
No,
doctor that tried
I need
to
to.
fuck him over. Remember?
I need to watch Hail Mary because it's on Amazon Prime now. I wanted to watch it in theaters, but I couldn't.
I
Didn't
don't
have
want to
time.
ruin it for you. I don't want to ruin it for you. I'll let you watch it first. But like,
Okay.
it has some kind of yeah. Matt Damon was the best part.
It's just not memorable, I guess. It's been a while since I watched
He's
Interstellar.
the guy that fucks over Matthew McConaughey. He's gonna leave him on the planet all fucked
Ah,
over.
yeah,
You
yeah,
remember?
yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he just leaves him. He's like, "I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I lied to you." Like, I'm fucking. Matthew McConaughey says, tape. Give me some fucking tape." Like he's trying to.
Yeah.
That was the fucking best part. Dude. Matthew McConaughey was such a. He's so fucking iconic in that movie.
Yeah.
Just being a huge piece of shit. Like he's like the
Yeah.
scientist that doesn't believe in science, like not willing to sacrifice for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone else is like, yeah, we risked our lives to come over to these random planets. Like, if it don't work, it don't work. He was like, no, it worked, and it doesn't. He's such an asshole. Like, please just save me. I don't want to die here. Like, oh, dude, fucking Matthew McConaughey's crazy.
But yeah, like that's man, like are you gonna be available on this upcoming Sunday to do the Average Boys again?
Yeah, straight. My schedule goes back to normal this week. So even at the gym, everything's back to chill. Like,
we
I
might
just have
and
so much, bro.
yeah, and we might have a Supergirl defender, a friend of ours,
Fucking derpy, bro.
Derpy
I don't know
Entertainment.
how he's gonna do it. I really don't, dude. He crashes out.
Dude, I want you to sell the high seas and just watch this or find a way to watch it because I want to hear your guys' debate. I want to hear you like this is the one time that I think you're gonna crash out on Derp. We're like, nah, dude, there's no way.
You know what?
Yeah.
And I was thinking about this today. I wanna what a dick move. I wanna lie to him and say I saw it and just debate him and know that that movie just looks that bad and I act like I saw it.
Yeah.
And I fucking guarantee I could probably guess all the fucking murero this movie has. Like
Dude.
all the fucking mamalons, dude. Like just stupid, bro. I could guess everything this movie has and then some. Like let me just ask, like, because it's the same thing I asked for like fucking Star Wars and everything. Like, where do you go from here? Like, what do you do?
You don't go anywhere. You get fired and stop making these.
100%. I think if I was anyone working in DC, I'm just gonna look at James Gunn and be like, hey man, how do you fuck this up, dude?
Like that, you're done, man.
Yeah,
he even tried to combine. Remember, in order for you to understand, you gotta watch freaking bisexual orgies of Peacemaker season 2.
I'm not gonna watch this.
Where he combines the Snyderverse with this universe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that.
Just,
I could barely watch fucking John Cena.
Just do what James Gunn loves to do. Watch his wife get penetrated by John Cena.
Jesus Christ.
He loves
like
that stuff,
it's so
man.
crazy, bro. Like I know you're telling me I should watch this at least just to be on the up and up, but it's like, and Derpy was like, oh man, dude, he was hitting me up today, and he was like, did you hear about Marvel and fucking all the silliness that's ensuing with that shit too with Doomsday? Have you?
Yeah, I've been hearing.
Are you caught up on it or no?
No, I'm not caught up on it because of the whole freaking Lego debacle stuff. Like, there's been some stuff that I've been super pissed at.
So let me throw you a fucking the Cliff Notes, right? Because it took a third grader in AI to write this fucking story. So Loki, so Steve Rogers in the other movie goes back, lands and instantly bangs Peggy Carter to have a baby, right? From there, Loki shows up because apparently that starts the incursion in the 616, right? That starts it. The Steve Rogers going back and banging and having a son, which again, having a son is wild because he always has daughters.
Dude, you know how powerful freaking vaginas are in the MCU? This is crazy. Like everybody is okay ruining an entire universe.
Captain America of all people goes back and destroys the timeline just to get some fucking poon, bro. Like what a wild story for Captain America to do. So then all of a sudden it starts the incursion in some way, and they're going to need to prune that universe, which is the 616. Mind you, the 616 can't be pruned because it's the main Marvel universe. So then Loki shows up. Mind you, from the Loki show, this isn't the same Loki that was in the fucking Avengers movie that cared about the Avengers. This is the piece of shit one that had no heart to Thor. No heart to Thor until he saw the video in the TVA, which all of a sudden, like, that snapped this dude out, and he needed to be good, right? So that was a shit version of Loki anyways. It's just them trying to fix that they killed him, right? He goes to that universe, being the god of spaghetti, green spaghetti or whatever, and gets there and is like, hey, Cap, there's an incursion company and you started this. I'm going to remove you and put you in another universe to keep you safe. Mind you, that starts incursions again. So he puts him into the Fantastic Four universe and leaves him, Peggy Carter, and the child there. Mind you, that starts the incursion. Doom finds out, tries to stop the incursion, which kills Doom's wife. Because Doom, had a wife and kid.
I freaking guess, dude.
Right. Yeah. So then all of a sudden, Doom has this plan that he's like, yo, something started this incursion. We have to figure out what the anomaly is. They find Captain America in the universe, and they're like, hey, man, you're not from here, but maybe your people back home can help us. And Captain America's like, yeah, we have the Avengers or whatever. And they're like, we don't know what that is, but fuck it, let's go. So they go to the new universe. They're like, hey, we need your help to stop the incursions. And the Avengers are like, yay, let's go or whatever. Takes them to the X-Men universe. And the moment they land, they're like, you're not one of us, let's fight. And then they just start fucking fighting. Like the X-Men, there's no real like purpose. And then all of a sudden, Doom starts controlling the Sentinels. He starts telling him, hey, I did this. I wanted to steal this kid that's super strong that belongs to Franklin Richards or whatever the fuck. And then he literally just kills Captain America's kid and wife. Like, just wipes him out. Like, this guy just kills a kid, dude, in the Avengers movie.
Word.
And is like, gotcha, bitch. You did it to me. I did it to you. And then, his whole thing is,
who the hell are you, bro?
Yeah, he's like, hey, what the fuck, man? You just killed my kid. And he just bounces him off the backboard or whatever, grabs the kid.
It's like, yeah, Kareem.
Dribbles his ass, dribbles the kid and throws him into the trash can or whatever. Yes, slam dunks the kid. Gotcha, bitch, or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then he's like, well, I'm going to destroy the multiverses. I have a bunch of cannons on the planets. I guess it was like similar to the Fantastic Four with all the, I don't know, portals or whatever they fucking made to stop Galactus. It's just the same silly MacGuffins that are just bigger. Yeah, bigger MacGuffins that are just bigger. Yeah, like Doom make cannons to put on every planet. They shoot each other. They blow the planets up, leaving one. And Doom's like, yeah, I get to make this Earth in my image. And I'm like,
this makes me want to swallow a barrel of a shotgun.
Yeah, dude, it sounds so fucking bad. This movie's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in
as soon as Robert Downey Jr. was casted, like I knew it was.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, oh, they have no creative.
Man, that reminds me. Someone had made a really good comment earlier in the chat, and that they were talking about like, when consequences are so good at making people feel like genuine about things. Like you feel the consequence. Later's Dream. Yeah. Thank you for jumping in with us.
Thanks, Dream Sigils.
Yeah, you're awesome.
It's great to have you here.
Yeah, better than Endgame. Yeah, dude. Fucking quote me on that, man. Fuck, dude. I'm not happy, bro. Like, I'm
actually,
a big Marvel guy, man.
Endgame is not that much of a high bar, other than like the event.
It's just a film
of
event,
what
bro.
It was. But Endgame is a dookie movie.
Well, I mean, it's an event in history. It's the first time we've ever had that many actors. Like, in
great event, garbage movie.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing as Civil War. Civil War is fucking trash, dude. I think the only movie that was good was Winter Soldier, right? Like, by far, probably the best film.
The Avengers, I'd say the first Avengers movie is a really, really good film.
No, I thought that shit was silly goose, dude.
No, dude, rewatch it. It's awesome.
No, I'm not going to rewatch it. Everybody's talking on walkie-talkies they never established in the first place. Everybody's got a headphone, and they never even established they have headphones. There's a part that Captain America reaches and he's like, "Can you get to the fucking spear or whatever?" And you can see he doesn't have a headphone.
Implied.
No, he don't. They don't have headphones. They don't have like the.
He got all his stuff from Shield, dude. That's implied. No. If you get your stuff from the organization, and you have to keep communication. Yeah,
usually in a film, you would have everybody get one of these, put these on.
No, that's a trope. Like you can do that, but there's things that could be implied. Yes. Yeah.
It's implied, but it's never established that they have.
Whatever. That's a pretty crabby reason to not watch a film, Chris.
Bunch of people just stabbing ears. What? Are you sure? Can you see him or whatever? Guy with a bow and arrow shooting off the top.
Rewatch it, you freaking brown bastard. Rewatch it.
Just fucking. You got one guy shooting fucking burritos off the top of the shot, like Chalk-Eye just doing his nonsense, doing backflips with a fucking rope arrow so he can land in a window.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's the perfect film, but it's a freaking awesome film.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Film. Again, those are events. They're events. Like that's the first time you establish a bunch of movies together.
That film is more than an event. It was actually well written. It was actually had important moments. It had
Joss Whedon too, right?
Yeah, it was Joss Whedon.
Yeah, Joss Whedon. You know, before all the craziness, dude. Just getting it done, just touching people and getting things done.
Dude, that sounds like the life.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but yeah. Rachel, thank you so much. Or no, I thought they were jumping off.
Dream. Yeah. Well, like we're about to jump off too.
Yeah, 100%. It's already getting to for you. It's like 2 a.m, bro.
It's past 2 a.m. But again, everybody, the Average Boys podcast. This is Chris P's podcast. It is awesome. Thank you guys. I will try to be here anytime he has it. On Sundays, like usually.
Yeah, we're at a more reasonable time. Yeah, more reasonable time, folks. We kind of just want to throw it down.
9 a.m. Eastern. What time? Your time, by the way.
Yeah, it's Central is 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Yeah, 8 p.m. We tried to throw it down a little bit earlier. It's just like, we missed it yesterday because I had a wrestling event that I had to go do for Combat Cult Wrestling.
Well, we both had a crazy month, dude. Both of us had a crazy month.
Yeah. I'm so proud of you, dude. Like you've been working your ass off for this YouTube stuff, and it's finally kind of like you're getting a break, man. And I can't wait to see what the world's got for you, bro. I really can. I'm so excited.
I appreciate it. And again, I always have to mention like I wouldn't be here without you, without Echo Base, without Camelot, without the Toy Bounty Hunters, like great people, and Derp.
Yeah. It would be cool for all of us to get a fucking chat together one day and just throw it down and talk nerd and stuff. I don't know what movie, because again, like Brian D always asks me, he's like, yo, like, what's gonna happen? And it's like, dude, after this Doomsday debacle and Secret Wars, like, I don't know if I got it in me to keep talking nerd shit. Like, I don't want to do the X-Men shit. I think they're gonna ruin it, dude.
Well, like, by the way, I need to watch X-Men 97.
I was just about to ask you if you saw it or something.
No, because my sister has the Disney Plus account.
Yeah.
I ain't paying for crap, dude.
Fuck no.
I haven't paid for crap ever since the start. But like the what's it called? Like one of the things I like about this is that we can actually talk about the good comics.
Nice, Folly.
We could talk about how Hollywood is gonna f it up, but we can also. I love recommending the chat like comics that they should.
Yeah, read. I was gonna say like I have such a weird. I tell people all the time I have a weird superpower of knowing such an encyclopedia of comic book knowledge, so crazy. Like I can literally like top off on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and, I can't tell you what I had for breakfast, but I could tell you what I read like 15 years ago at the comic book
I can tell you my favorite comic book or what Deadpool ate for lunch. But dude, like it's super crazy, and I know that. I know in some way that there's a lot of love for comic books, right? There's a lot of love for like the gatekeeping of what it was that the source material is. And that goes across different statures as Hollywood starts to grab holes. Because right now, like the younger generation, like our Generation Z kids or whatever, they don't know how in trouble they are that the popularity of like the back rooms is, because now all of these like big companies are buying up creepypastas. And they're gonna make all of those movies in some stupid way.
Well, it's also like a lot like good storytelling sets up like the kids for an expectation of life.
Yeah,
like understanding that things that it's one of the criticisms I had with the Tom Holland Spider-Man films is that like he was getting bailed out by a billionaire every time he was in trouble. That's not gonna be real life, man. You're not gonna. Sometimes ain't nobody gonna bail you out. The people that you are close to are even gonna be the ones that screw you.
Mm.
And so like you have to pick yourself up by your bootstraps because ain't nobody coming to help you.
No one's gonna save you, man.
And like it's gonna feel it even, and it might feel, and at times it might be true that the world is against you. So you gotta be strong, like, and
Yep.
that's what the hero's journey teaches you. That's what, old storytelling would teach us. Be like, hey, life is unfair, but
But you
you
gotta
have the
stand.
choice to do what you want. You have a choice of how to react to this stuff. You have a choice of how to move forward.
It was like the line that Captain America tells Spider-Man in Civil War, right?
Yeah.
Which is the in life, there's going to be many people who tell you to move, get out of the way, but you have to be the tree. So when
Yeah.
someone comes and tells you, I forgot how it goes, but like they used it in Civil War. I'll get it right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Captain America tells Spider-Man.
Sorry, Rachel. I get you. I couldn't. It ain't my show, okay? I follow Chris B's.
Right? You like, I
Yeah,
follow him. Um, yeah, it's this one. I'll read it right now to you. What does he say? How does he say
they're like,
it?
are we the baddies? I'm just Folly Town official. So
Right.
am I the a-hole? I'm like, are we the baddies? Hold on, dude. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I've been holding it in for like an hour.
Oh, sir.
Give
I'm trying
me
to
a
find
sec.
this line, man. It's so good.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
dying. Give me a second.
yeah,
Give me
go
a
ahead,
second.
brother. Go ahead. I'm gonna find this. Oh yeah, it's right here. It doesn't matter what the press says. And this is from the comic book Civil War. Captain America tells Spider-Man. It's such a great line. And they used it in the speech when Peggy Carter dies in the movie. And he says, it doesn't matter what the press says. It doesn't matter what the politicians or the mob say. It doesn't matter if the whole country decides that something wrong is something right. This nation was founded on one principle above all else, the requirement that we stand up for what we believe, no matter the odds of the consequence. When the mob and the press and the world tell you to move, your job is to plant yourself like a tree beside the river of truth, and you tell the whole world, no, you move. Oh my God, that line is so G, dude. That is such a G line. Yeah, like, oh man. It's so interesting that line is used profusely throughout the comic book. What matters is what people in 10 years think about it, and when the non-nostalgia train runs out. Yeah, like it's difficult because I'm a really strong believer in that the source material of this stuff is so important to put on screen, because a lot of these stories in Marvel, the comic books, are master storytelling. I think it's our nowadays Odyssey. It's our nowadays Achilles stories, where Greek mythology had that. I think this is our new Greek mythology. And like 100 years from now, the people will find these comic books and talk about it, how we looked up to these characters and whatnot. I think it's super important that we kind of do the same thing when it comes to Scimitar, for cinema. Actually, Avatar is a Smurf thing, right? Yeah. Well, there's two variations. There's the Avatar, the Last Airbender, and then there's the Avatar that James Cameron made or whatever. But yeah, I think it's very important that they stick to the main material. So a lot of these films for the superhero, they use the comic book titles to kind of gain some type of like a momentum to be able to make it. But man, nowadays it's so bad as how they do it. Like, it's so bad. Like the concept of this doomsday story, like, anyone out there, how do you guys feel about the doomsday story for Marvel? The one that's going to be coming out, where Doomsday comes in, it's Robert Downey Jr. Like, how do you feel about it? Let me know in the comment sections, because again, I have my reserves, a lot of reserves, because there is no story that it's going off of. Hey, what's up, Relic? What's up?
Back.
Yeah. I got to read the speech. It was so good, man. I love it. So in the press, the media, the world tells you to move. You plant your feet like a tree next to the river of I don't know, truth, the river of truth. And you tell them, no, you move. Like, it's such a great line. And I thought at the ending of what was it, like Endgame or Infinity War, when they show like Spider-Man crying. Or he could have been at the end of Civil War. That would have been good at the end when Spider-Man
Yeah.
kind of goes off on his own and he runs into Captain America on a rooftop in Jersey or whatever, or Manhattan or whatever he says he's from. Or the Bronx, right? He says he's from the
Hmm.
Bronx. And when he lands, he's kind of like, Cap, what are you doing here? And he kind of gives him the speech. I would have fucking cried. I would have thought that was the greatest movie
Yeah.
ever, but they fucked it up. I was
Like
just
when
asking.
when I heard a speech like that before, usually anything with the tree reminds me of like what my mom used to tell me. Like you have to pick a path and you have to stick with it. You know, like when we were making about like good decisions, like especially we were talking about jobs at the time, and she's like I was getting offers like back in the day of like, oh, this job is paying more for here, but I was already with a company for like 2 or 3 years, and her and my dad were like, hey, remember, the the tree without roots can't grow.
True.
So you gotta
100%.
plant those roots. You gotta like
Stand your
pick a
ground.
path and stick with it. Yeah.
You gotta stand your ground.
Yeah.
Perfecto, bro. Perfecto. Relic, what do you got going on this week, man?
This week I am making some videos.
Nice.
I'm gonna put out some camera footage of people effing up Crystal Gorman's store and stealing from there with masks and stuff like that broke in
Really?
throughout the years. Yeah, I'll put that together and
Yeah.
I'll put it out. Also, I'll be talking more nerd stuff, and then on Wednesdays I got the Daily Drive show.
Nice, nice. I like that show.
With
I
the
really do. I like that you guys
yeah.
talk all the cool cars, man.
Why don't you ever say nothing, man? You never pop in
I
the
don't
chat.
know. It's because I'm telling you, dude. I'm always busy. I'm always like, I'm the busiest broke guy you'll ever meet,
Dude,
dude.
all you have to say is like, "I love your eyes, Relic. You look
Yeah.
beautiful today." Yeah.
Like that
And
smile,
I'll be
baby.
like, yeah.
That's
Put
so
up the
dope.
likes,
That's
people. Put up the
so-
likes.
the likes. Put
and
'em
go
up.
subscribe
Bang,
to
bang,
the
bang.
Average Boys podcast. I will
Thank you guys, man.
be making even though I'm lagging, I'll be
You have
making
you have
clips
such a
and
G
stuff.
group of people, man. I really like them. Everybody in here is
Yeah.
so nice and so courteous, and just I love it, man. I like the nerd base,
Yeah.
baby. So I
And I'll
really
do a
dig
P
it.
yeah, for Mitchell, just for Mitchell, I'll do a PC corn
Reveal,
spec.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
PC review.
I'll talk I'll tell you about the PC after
Was the
stream.
PC pretty pricey or?
We'll talk after the stream.
Dang.
Technically I
man.
didn't pay for it.
Oh, nice, bro. That's super cool.
It's just like
Try, baby.
I got this PC and I don't know if they want me to say it, but like I'll tell you about it. It's awesome.
What's that
Um,
dude that's always Otis or what's his name?
Yeah.
That's always reviewing PC shit. One that
Oh,
everybody's
yeah,
calling him out on. Yeah, that's fucking dope. Superheroes now are like a movie that is based on a book off of a true story. That would be crazy, man. That'd be super crazy. You both look fly today. Hey, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Being like an old guy, it's nice to be told that I look pretty fly. I appreciate that.
Thank
You
you,
look
Saul
fly
in
today,
Exile, and Saul in
Fernando.
Exile. Everybody who is now a member, thank you.
Yeah,
Saul in Exile. His name is highlighted in green, so that means he's a
Yeah,
member.
yeah. Thank you for supporting my man. Thank you for supporting my boy Relic.
How many BJs did you give for it?
Oh,
None of your damn business.
How many hand jobs in the parking lot of Walmart, dude? Skiing,
Walmart.
dude.
I'm classy, dude. We talking
Yeah,
Kmart.
yeah.
Kmart.
I'm at Kroger's or Smith's, man. I ain't at Walmart doing
Yeah.
this.
No
That's
way, LOL.
funny.
The live is still going. Yeah, we're ending it right now, Dream Seekers.
Yeah, we're
Thanks
about
for-
to. Yeah.
Thanks for
Dream-
popping in, though.
Dream, thank you for thinking of us and coming back. We
Yeah,
missed
and thanks
you.
for staying, even though I'm lagging.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no more lag. Hopefully by the end of the week, dude. But hopefully by the next The Average Boys podcast, there will be no more lag.
Alrighty, folks.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and call it there. We appreciate memberships are no longer 15 a month.
Yeah.
Breaking
So
news.
like apparently there's like you could do. I had to look it up, but you could do like tiers after you're monetized to get
Yeah, yeah.
memberships, right? So like everything could be a specific way or whatever. So I thought I was doing tiers, but then I just put it at like $15.99 or something, and that was the only tier. So like that was the only way.
That was the only
and
way
I'm,
you could
and I'm not
watch
doing
yourself.
I'm not doing anything special for members. It's just like
Yeah.
it's a good way to support, and like later on I'll be able to do, I guess, member only streams or whatever. But
Yeah,
like yeah, like if people are like, dude, it's $15.99. What the freak? And I'm like, yo, there should be an option for like the lowest option is like 199 or something or
Yeah, yeah,
299, and then like yeah, it was
yeah. I was gonna
yeah. So
say
I
too
went
that
in today and like changed it.
I was gonna say to anybody in the chat, man, if you guys dig what me and Relic did tonight, let Relic know, man. We'll come through and we'll talk comics and we'll talk a bunch of nerd stuff, man. I mean,
Nah.
it's kind of what we do on Sunday nights, but I know Sunday, people can get be ready for school or work or whatever. Like, if you there's a different day during the week, like it's late light like this, and we can kind of like throw it down. Like, I don't mind, especially when I get out of the gym and done teaching. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, yeah, because I know you're up late anyways, brother.
yeah. Like I'm okay doing it whatever day. Like this is your show. Like I'm okay doing it on Sunday
Yeah.
nights.
Yeah, so if
Yeah.
anybody out there wants to set up something or ask us if we want to come through, and if you guys want some weird
Yeah.
comic book knowledge, you're like, yeah,
And
man,
by
we're
the way,
down.
Dream Sigils, she's a real one. Just same as Savvy.
Yes.
They both signed up for the 14.99 or 15.99 one. And
Whoa,
so
that's super
yeah,
nice, stream.
they're awesome.
You're a G.
Awesome.
You're a G.
But you still got more perks than the other one. So
Yeah.
which I
All
will
right.
create more perks for you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You guys, I'm glad if you guys really enjoyed this, like Relic said, follow his stuff. If you guys want to, we have the Average Boys podcast. I'm not
No,
really. I
definitely
mean, yeah,
definitely
Relic will tell
follow
you like
the
I'm
average
super like
boys. Yeah, but
I'm real
we need
like
to make
chill.
this guy needs to make some money. All right,
Yeah, I'm really chill
go
about this, yeah.
subscribe to the Average Boys podcast. The Average Boys
The
podcast.
Average Boys podcast. I
Yeah,
appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much, Relic. I hope you have a good solid week, bro. It's so cool to see you on a Monday night. That's so
Yeah.
dope, man. I always see you at the end of the week. I can see you at the beginning this time.
Yeah, like it was lucky because I'll tell you about it. I got like a phone call that had to do with the situation
Oof.
at work, and I was like, dude, if you guys don't start effing around, you're gonna be out $10 million, and then I could be facing $1 million
Dark Child
lawsuit
comic.
because you guys are saying some bull crap. And then like we just talked, and I just made my opinion known, and then I had to make sure that I have all this evidence of like making
Oh
sure
yeah,
that
yeah.
I'm
You were kind
covered.
of telling me that it was getting kind of dicey. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Off
and
that, off
then and so then when I got home, I like had to do like all the lawyer like stuff to make sure I'm good. Just to have the evidence, like
100%.
no, I never
100%.
said this, so I just had
Yep.
to cover my bases.
What is it?
And it was
Dot the
annoying.
I's and dot the T's or whatever.
Yeah, cross the T's, dot the I's.
Yeah, yeah,
It
straight.
was just annoying. And then
Dark
Toy Bounty
Child
Hunters
comics.
was there.
Let me see this real
Like,
quick. Let me see Dark Child comics. Let
yeah.
me see this. Dark
Yeah,
Child.
and then Toy Bounty Hunters was on, so I went on their stream, and then you got back from the gym, so
Oh,
worked
Dark
out.
Child. That was like that was old school, bro. That was like Witchblade and all of those dudes back in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dark Child. That's old school, man. Nice shot, dude.
Are they even around?
Nah, I don't. I think the comic may be around still, but it's got like new art. It's very
Yeah,
much
yeah,
like a
yeah.
newer look. But yeah, there's like Grendel and all those dudes. Yeah, this is like old school stuff. Whoa, very much during like the Spawn era and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Like Max, the Max. I don't know if you remember the Max. That was such a great comic too.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, man, what a good call. Yeah, Witchblade. It's about the Witchblade era, and there was Darkness also. Yeah, she's pretty awesome. Yeah, straight. Yeah, good call, Rachel. Good call, my G, Rachel, throwing it down. I like that, Linder. That's good. All righty, guys. Well, we're gonna call it a night. I know it's late for you, and you're probably fucking like dying in your room right now. So, what's the temperature like
Comic
over
book
there?
live stream next time, please. 24-hour comic book live stream. Oh, here in the
Yeah.
garage, it's like 93 degrees.
Yeah,
in
I was
here.
gonna say it's got to be hot as nuts in your room. I gotta let you go, bro. So you get
Dude,
some
no,
comfort.
like you. Luckily, it's lagging, so like you can't see my sweat.
It's just because you're all blotched up.
After
Running
I
at
get the
240.
after I get the internet, I get for the people when I make some good money. We're gonna get
We're
an
gonna make
AC
it
in here.
cheap, bro. We're gonna get
We're
a
gonna make
split
it
unit in there.
solid. You know, no
gonna
more
invest in a split, dude.
swamp booty. No more ball sweat.
You need to
gonna
invest in
be
a split,
solid.
dude. That's gonna go on the outside of your room, so that way you keep that area.
Well,
man.
like the problem is it's a one like it's a I own a townhome, and it's a one car garage, so there's no there's no getting air from the outside unless the garage is open.
No, but if you get a person to come and install a split unit, they'll do half and they'll drill a hole and they'll put the other AC in the inside.
Oh,
Yeah,
How
they'll
much is
just
that?
drill a hole and put the. It's like 100. It's like $200.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't have $200.
I know. In time,
I I got
in time.
kids, bro.
I know. But a split AC unit, Amazon, bro,
Split
Amazon. No,
AC.
not Amazon, but Facebook Market. You probably find it cheaper on Facebook Market.
Can I just like hire a company that already has it and they do it for me?
See,
Already
yeah,
at the
yeah,
unit?
they'll come and they'll install it. You just gotta buy it. You buy the unit and they'll come and install it. You just find the ones that do it for like cheap or free or whatever, man. But a split unit will probably do some good justice in that room. Good justice. Alrighty, brother. Well, I'm gonna let you go so you get back inside the house, and I appreciate you like coming through super late.
Yeah.
You're a G.
Thank
Derpy ain't got nothing. No balls. No balls. Can't hang. No
Derpy, if
balls,
you're
can't hang.
hearing, it's a
Little
call
burrito.
out. Be here next week.
Called Derpy Little Burrito Boy.
Yeah,
Little tortilla
you
boy.
gotta fight. You gotta fight this man.
Yeah, straight, man. But yeah, thank you. To
Oh,
everyone
Dream
that-
Sigils with a 2. Here's a 1% contribution that AC install. Thank you.
Hey, Papa. Yeah, Dream. Thank you so much. That's so G. Thank you so much. I have a Dark Child action figure and a poster up on my. Oh my God, dude, you're a G. You're a G. I'm not even gonna lie. I like these groups, man. How haven't I met your group before? They're so cool.
That man,
They're
they
so
came
cool.
from Echo Base and came from Camelot. Like awesome.
Oh man,
people,
we're gonna
awesome
we're gonna
people.
have a good time, folks. We're gonna have a good time. I know we're all gonna be cuñados soon, bro. We're gonna be compadres.
Dude, I did like a 5-hour stream just chilling with the chat.
Yeah,
like,
damn, that's
just
so
talking.
cool. I gotta do that. You gotta invite me one day when you guys are doing crazy
Dude,
stuff.
for
like
sure.
that.
Like, well, you're always busy, man.
I know. Brokest busiest dude on the planet, but I'll make time. Like tonight, I'm making time, and I gotta be up tomorrow early to go get it all over again. But
Dude,
like I
same.
said, I appreciate you. Derpy didn't make it. That's fine. We'll tell him. Supergirl sucks later. Yo, for the AC fun. Salt.
Yo,
thank you so
$10
much.
for the AC.
$10.
Thank you so
dude.
much.
Thank you so much. You guys help my boy Relic out. He deserves
No,
it.
and go subscribe to the Average Boys. I see in the Average Boys chat. Primrose Face Robin already subscribed.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you guys have a good night. Thank you to everybody.
Wait. Let me put your link.
My link. In the chat.
In the chat.
Alrighty, bro. Thank you so much.
So that everybody could go to your channel. All right. Here. What's up? This is what's up. All right. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I forgot you could do this because it ain't my show,
Yeah.
Well, okay, the link. Hold up. It's in the chat. Go check it out.
Thank you guys so much. It's
And then
usually just based
please
on
subscribe.
the podcast. I'm not really too media savvy. I know the boys kind of do really cool stuff, but
well, I'm learning from just asking for help. Like, how do I do this stuff? So
yeah.
and then
You
I'll
guys,
give
thank you
the
so
knowledge
much,
to you.
Dream. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, she's so nice.
Yeah. You guys are the best. And yeah, we'll try to do this again, man. I really like you guys, and you guys are amazing. Thank you for accepting me and my nerdy culture. And yeah, Relic will tell you I have a bunch of crazy, useless nonsense. And look, I don't know if you guys are fans though, but we didn't even get to mention how cool Supernatural is. Yeah,
it was good until like the last season.
I didn't even watch the last season because I didn't want it to end.
Yeah,
I wanted to believe that the boys are still out there somewhere.
they're still out there somewhere. They are.
My guys. But yeah, all right, everyone. Thank you so much. How do you usually release all your homies, man? How do you let them go? What's the Relic way?
I just end the stream.
Oh, you're just like I just ended.
I don't have an outro. So like you have an outro. It was the same intro. Like
Yeah. Also, what I like to do is I say thank you all to those who tuned in to us.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, yeah, I do thank everybody. I'm not just like bounced.
Yeah, you're just like bye. Like
get out of here.
Thank you to all our extraordinary listeners. You guys are the best. We appreciate you. Stay safe. Keep each other safe, and we'll see you guys for sure next week. Actually, this Sunday. It's actually the same week this time. How crazy is that? Crazy is that? Yeah, that's pretty wild, man. I'm not gonna lie. That changes it up pretty cool. But appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And yeah, we'll see you guys again here on Sunday, 8 p.m. if you guys are down, 9 p.m. for a lot of people that are on the eastern part. Appreciate you. We'll see you guys again next. Laters. Peace.
Bye, guys.